Thank you for Aletheia. Thank you for Agape. Thank you for Shiloh. All things after your own counsel. After your own counsel. Yep. You were the counsel in this world. You were our guide, our commander, right? So we're going to respark the algorithm here. Sometimes we say too many words in the shuffle. We get shuffled out. So we're back. Thought I'd introduce you to a whole other Jesus. I don't think even people have any understanding what's going on here. I'm not some kind of master, like I get everything figured out, but I know what I do figure it out. It's pretty simple. It's not as a child can understand it. He's got to be innocent as a child to return to Father. So, it's turned out pretty good. But I probably won't eat as much as I thought I would, but it's yummy. It's always good on a reheat. So, if you change one word, that is Antichrist. Father won't allow that. Not one word, not one jot. Not one tittle, not one yod, not even a single letter. I don't want to hear it, period. Yep, not even a period. That's pretty severe if you ask me, eh? One sin was death, one jot, death. Nothing's changed. Better be on time. He's pretty punctual, He wants you to, so you can't add even any punctuation. They're not even a thought. That's covetousness or idolatry. Yep, cabbage is fire, man. So what's on your radar? Are you religious? That's good stuff, though. I was thank you for bouncing there, round her off, and cabbage. A lot of cabbage. Why so much cabbage? But cooked. I say just taste a slice of real thin, just like paper thin, and throw some barbecue sauce or something. That's mostly sugar, but something like that, other than coleslaw. You can do it a bunch of ways, different. So people who like coleslaw, they don't like coleslaw at all. That's what I found. Do barbecue and stuff. They don't. Nope. Keep that away from me. They don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Star Boy. Oh man, I don't eat pork, but this is beef sausage, so you can eat. He made all things clean, but as far as meat, we're not under the dietary laws. We're not supposed to do any of that. Nothing. No celebrations. No dietary laws. No Sabbath. No. That's all been fulfilled. So you do that, then you're a Satanist. That means you're the adversary. You're not supposed to add a jot. That's like a little dot. Now they think you're spinning on a planet. Right? Yeah. Hillbilly living on a farm, making his own power from somebody coming on the Wi-Fi. Your food for Wi-Fi. So goodbye. Yep. Bye-bye. You ain't no Garage Days revised. You're out of here. You don't know nothing about Ride the Lightning. Get out of here, Barack Obama. It's an adult chat only. Go bang on your old whammy bar somewhere else there. I want not. Don't be twisted sister in here. Why are you still in here? Goodbye. I got here. See you, Maria. What's up with vipers? Headbangers or whatever. I'm gonna bang my head against that wall. Remember? D. Snyder. Don't get it twisted, sister. I don't know what that means, so we're going to get rid of that. Anybody put nonsense, I'll just get you out of here. So anyways, like America makes no sense, right? Not even a penny. How come America doesn't make pennies, huh? Is America a corporation or is America a constitutional republic? Do you live on a jot? They said don't add a jot. Put one in the chat. If you live on a planet. Put one in the chat if you live on a planet ball. We're gonna do some math. We can do shapes or one word at a time in here. We're gonna unclean all your lies. That's the word demon. A bully is the word Nephilim. Giants are the word Enoch or Anaki, not Skywalker. Not Jabba the Hutt, not Darth Vader. There's no alien is a word. Alien is a word. It's not a physical entity or it's one word. Stop it. Put a one. You're spinning on a planet. I know at least half of you in here think you're spinning on a planet. You ain't very honest, I can tell you that. Remember, lie, demonic, demonion. Your Bible, right? It's called book, right? Bible means book. It says devil. There's no such thing as devil. That's not a word that exists in Scripture. Nor does the one word planet. So who's spinning on a planet? Sabrina, take anybody out here if we're talking about shapes, please. Remember, we're gonna have an adult conversation, one word at a time in here. You know, hell no, I ain't taking that. Remember, hell no knowledge, no bis, no bathos, no busos. So let's see if we have anybody here who knows what they're talking about. One word at a time. Come on, one word at a time, guys. One word at a time. Who's spinning on a planet? Subscribe to the ministry if you want, but you'll probably get thrown out if you say it's, stupid means to be nice. So don't come in here and try to think we're in here to try to be nice to you. You're not supposed to be loved by the world. He said, if you're loved by the world, you'll be hated by my Father, who's not in the sky. So why do people believe? Believe is in a thought in your head. It's a verb. See, we're going to make sure you get this all correct here before you start saying anything. So you might want to hold on before you speak up in here before you know what you're talking about. You need to know the definition of the words, or you know what the hell is no knowledge that you're talking about. Up against the wall. Oh, you better be careful, Frost. You might get a wrench. We don't need no. One word. Father is the word, so now you're calling him an alien? I think he'd be pretty defended that Shiloh, when he returns, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. Spin or twist or warp or change or add means to pervert. You perverted his word. So nobody's spinning on a ball in here, okay? So we don't have any of the spinning ball camp. Yeah, there's one time in ball camp. I mean, whatever band you're in. Somebody was in here saying they were Metallica. There's one time in band camp. Oh, never mind. You could take your little Peter Pan God and stick it in somebody else's American spinning pie. I don't know where you're throwing your darts or, oh, maybe it's a pie, cream pie. American pie. Oh. Hey, maybe it's hair pie. Pan down, pan down. Oh, never mind. That was Revenge of the Nerds. I just went there, but whatever. If you've never been in this ministry, we mix it up a little bit, and we still got to be here amongst all these humans. Humans, where does it say there's aliens? Alien, the word. Good, we're not getting no crap. Thank you, Father, for weeding these, weeds and wheat, or wheat and chaff. Okay, Charlie, and I don't know that people are Shelly talked about shapes and balls in here, but hey, thank you so for not being like the man's nuts. Grab them, ball camp. This one time in ball camp. Oh, you mean northeast, west, and south? Good with the news. We're not on a spinning planet. Earth's not below your feet. Earth's the rule. Heavens are not above your head. That's the ruling class. His favorite, his pride. Pride is a sin. We're not under that covenant. You're an idiot. Not you, because obviously. Forward means to twist or warp. Imagine this. If you know the Healy set, we don't talk about shapes, remember? And you're fine. Seriously. You want me to talk about a puppet on a string gets chasing a rabbit? Maybe chasing a carrot like a rabbit, not silly rabbit. Tricks for kids. The New Year's does not start in the middle of the winter. April Fools. These people are spinning on a ball and bang, bang, the boss's wife. Oh, at the party? Never mind. 1 week later, bang, bang to the same God. And they go into Lupercalia and they bang, bang, smack that down on the floor, smack that, Even on the counter, it wasn't me. No. In out of the shower. No, it wasn't me. But anyways, even caught me on camera. Eyes to the skies, guys. The Father's inside you. Nobody's getting away with anything. Christ in you. Okay, for those who have an ear to hear. It's not in the sky. Father's never been in the sky. There's no sky daddy Jesus, and you're allowed. So, start slowing it down and say one word at a time. We're going to unscrew. That means forward, unpervert. You pervert, rape his word in here, come add, then you're changing it. And he said that's the forward word. He was to twist, warp, add, take away, or change. He said don't do that. So Godspeed or warp speed. You tell me. Pervert, remember? The PDF file and chief commander of the 34 felonies with a can't own a gun but controls all the military. So we don't do warp speed in here. We're going to do poly, meaning like many. When an actor retires, they become a tick, sucker blood, poly tick, blood suckers, many blood suckers, politics. So we don't do that in here. No left or right paradigm. If you're one of those two, you've got to get out of here. You mix red and blue, they're all related to the queen. So, kitty touch much? Eat your kids. Did it. Actually, I just figured out Incognito tells how to actually go into my chat and ban, because my son might be dead, and he very chance that he is. I'm going to ban the word yapping. I'm going to go in because I figured out how to get into that. That is such a stupid word, and I don't mean to go there. Stupid means to be nice, Yeah, okay. How about Yoda? Is that better? Jabba? You want Jabba Dabba Do or what? Okay, so there we go. Look, guys. Thank you, moderators. Get them out of here. See? They're swine. Look at them. If you don't understand, you live in a world where there is more, not on a ball in here. There's no ball camp in here. Where God created, if this was all the, what you call people in the world, Father created this much evil and this much good. So no wonder when you look around, most people are evil. That's just the way the word is written. You don't like the word? We're going to go one word at a time in here. You're not going to mess it up. He said, guard my commandments. That's agape, not phileo. That's your worldly nonsense. He said, I'm not asking you, Peter, if you phileo me. And remember, you can deny that, but whatever. He said, do you agape me, Peter? And that's 2 John 6. And that means to walk and follow in the commandments of God. And I know what he means by that. So we're going to go one. Measurement is a human tool. That is pretty intelligent, Devin. And almost a very intellectual comment. I hope you didn't think about that, but kind of. Because you can go to the moon and back 4 times. If you think we went to the moon, that's $1 trillion. You come back here every day. I count numbers and measure, weights and measure. How about 129 pounds plus hailstones? But anyways, they want to listen to anything. He does everything by the number. So I'm kind of a number guy, as a reconstructionist, and never mind. Weights and measurements, talents, and remember it's grams, my bad. Remember the kilos and everything. So yeah, he knows something. Careful, because they do this all by measurements too, guys. If you look on the ground, the Masons, they do all this by as is above, so is below. Careful, Devin might say something extremely intelligent. Again, there should be being, having knowledge and actually using what you have. I like being book smart, and you can't apply it. So, no, Lieutenant, we're not going to go to the top of the hill and get shot. Just get everybody killed. We're going to split up, slow down, Turbo. You're book smart. We've been doing this before, so shut the fuck up. Just sit over there, Butterbar. Oh, never mind. Carry on. As you were, I apologize. As you were, I can't take that back. Follow the rear. About haste. Oh, my bad. Can't turn back. Elbows and assholes. That's all I want to see. Why are you standing there, soldiers? Move out and draw fire. As you were. Carry on. All right, my bad. I'm a little militant here, so you're going to have to say one word at a time and get it right by definition, or we're going to throw you out of here. You don't sup with vipers, spinning ball camp or none of that nonsense in here. If you can't define one word at a time, then you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hell's not below your feet. Hell's not a place. Hell is an empty space in your head called no knowledge. By definition, 100%. Bis, bathos, busos is the word knowledge in Greek. Remember Revelation 9:11? Old Jewish book written in Greek. That's right. The measure that we pour out will be returned. The poured measure will be turned back out. No Valhalla. No Valhalla, Devin. No Valhalla. There's none of this Nordic nonsense in here. I know. I'm eternal. Take your little Viking ass somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You're not allowed here. You ain't no different than the fucking Nordic fucking pagans that were in the North tribes of Israel and Nazareth, or the ones in Rome that were worshiping pagan gods, triple gender gods that, the Gothics and the Vandals and the Visigoths. I know what this dumb fuck. These people are just idiots, brothers. They think they know their ass. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. So, no, one Father, he sent his son, none of these other gods. Shut the fuck up. You sound like those stupid fucking Muslims with their 13 virgins. We decoded. The Muslims, the Quran was written by Catholics. Oh, shut the up. I know history too. Scriptural, biblical, remember historical. Remember, there's a difference between an idiom and an idiot. I have easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man through the gates of heaven. And Donald Trump says, I'm going to invent a microscopic line of camels and I'm sparing no expense. Do you mean more Antichrist, blasphemous? He's not the Antichrist. He's just revealing the 7 kings being revealed as the 8th king as you speak. No, as I speak. Oh, you're going to go down as a silent majority. Oh, many are called, but few are chosen. It's already written. You're not changing anything. Prognosko, that foreknowledge of Romans 8:29. Also did foreknow who I did predestined to conform to the image of Christ, to be the firstborn among brethren. Bipolar. Oh, guys, we're gonna get some psychics in here, right? Or psychological mental evaluations. Thank you for moderating the idiots. I got a doctor and I know it's in a fucking box. Snakes up a pole. Jackrabbit. It's like Rocky and Bullwinkle. Gee, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of your ass. Oh, don't make an ass of yourself in here. Are you going to get an Android? What the fuck are you talking about, Cosmic? I'm going to get an Android. Are you a fucking Android or are you an iPhone? An Apple? Did you take a bite of that apple? You want to take a puff off that? The magic dragon? What fucking question is that? Are you going to get Wi-Fi? Oh, you got Wi-Fi. Hey, you can get growing some of your own fucking food. Cosmo, Cosmic nuts. Love nuts. These nuts. If you're going to get a water filter and you don't want one of those, get the fuck out of here, Cosmic. I already gave it to refine your name for you. You don't want one of those, go away, Cosmic. I don't want to talk to people who don't have water filters. Self, autonomous driven or whatever. That's a handheld, something you can hold in your hand. Oh, no, I'm going to go beat somebody up or eat somebody up because I'm hungry and thirsty. Eat your kids. Come out here, zombie. I fucking hate the things of zombies because Christ is the OG zombie. Is he not? He's the first one who raised from the dead. My love, Christ is the OG zombie, so give props because there's no such thing as zombie. Everybody said, genetically modified. Oh, come on. Why doesn't nobody talk about zombies anymore, CO6? Because they do that shit and quit. I know it is. People are zombies. Are frontal lobotomy. Severs the saints of their heads. Already. I live on a ball. This one time in band camp, I'm going to take a little flute there, Peter Pan, and stick to somebody else's pie, American pie. I have land for sale. It's not easy to live off grid in most places because they'll come out and act like fucking tyrants and just make you pay fees, fines, and HOA you and do all this stupid fucking un-American bullshit that the founding writers of the Constitution should be appalled. Well, you're rolling in their fucking graves right now. I live the American dream. Off-grid is becoming your own power company. Called dumbasses. Become power. Don't listen to nobody. Have ways to heat your house other than electric, Seriously, there's Cosmic. What the fuck do you think is going to happen September 23rd? Nothing's going to happen September 23rd. You don't know anything about September 23rd. I fucking rebuke you, man. You can't answer my question. You're going to ask more questions. Seriously. I already answered your questions. Now you're asking more fucking questions, man. You can't keep up in here, man. You ain't going to stay in here. I guarantee you that. I remember people come back from 6 months ago fucking said something to me. I didn't ask for this brain, so you know. Tell me what you fucking know about 9/23/2017. If you know anything about that, then go the fuck out of here. Don't ever come back here again, please. Cosmos, remember, an orderly arrangements. Angel, a messenger. Fucking, you can't even hear me. Is it falling on deaf ears? Sounds like it. I'll remember if you come back in here, I'll probably sniff you out and come in a different name. I already got rid of motherfucking Starboy. He came in here and already got him out with under another name. I recognized him. He's gone. I got it from my moderator's guy. So we hand out the wrench to people who I know you're bad, fucking like Michael Jackson. Do moonwalking the fuck out of here next time we say something stupid. 2 big feet, moonwalking, sliding, whatever. Slip, sliding away. Really? Are you serious? Like the dog star? All right, welcome to the channel. The rest of you can fuck off. Oh, what? I can't stay in here if you pervert one word. We try to make sure that every word that comes out of our mouth, especially when we're talking about scripture, is the definition. There's no such thing as an alien. Alien is a word. A virus is not alive. Are you spinning on a ball? Or does it say the word planet? See, we're not going to let you add a single word. Not one. He said don't add a jot. Now they're living on that jot. A jot is a period. I don't know what her moon or what kind of cycle she's on, but you ever heard, ladies, anybody call it a moon? Their moon. I'm on my moon. Period. Anyways. They're living on that period jot dot ball, and NASA blew it up into a planet for him. Remember warp speed? He created Mr. Space Force. Or are you guys talking about my son? No, I know where he's at. I think I know where his body's at, but if I go up there, I'm going to get killed. So Or even if he's alive, I would get killed. I'm pretty sure it's a legal strip gold mining operation that's been there for a long time in the Gulch, right up that area. I told you, if you look on Google Maps, remember I used to be a police officer, fucking tyrant pig, investigator, reconstructionist, already done all the forensic. I've done it all. Just can't get anybody to even open the case. I'm paying tens of thousands of dollars just again pay for an attorney. It's no different than when I had Paul Palmer. Remember Paul Palmer? He didn't do anything. Ahmed. This is no different. I just shelled out. I didn't get a call today either. He ain't gonna call me today. I had a court date next week, first day. So, if that's the answer to your question, I know where he's at. I know where they're at. That's the hard part. If I can't get anybody, I can't report their body's dead. They won't take the report. Remember, I keep getting thrown in jail for doing that. Or, extorted more. So obviously, it's a cover-up. Police commit crimes. Yes, police aren't perfect people. No. There's no good police in my eyes. I used to be one because until they turn this to a constitutional republic with gold and silver, I don't support any of it. Never took note to the flag, took note to the right of the people, and that right was gold and silver, and that right was the constitutional republic. Not a democracy, not serfdom, not by executive order. That is done by the Congress, so is tariffs, but you guys are also fucking illiterate when it comes to the constitutional. Legal and lawful are two different things, and what's going on here? It's not even, well, they'll legal speak, but whatever, if you're merchant number, you don't know what you're talking about because you're bonded and they took that from you from your child by birth. So you probably don't know what I'm talking about. And if you do, why haven't you done anything about it? You need to. You have to stand up against this to be called out in the name, in the Lamb's Book of Life. You have to stand up against the beast. That's what Christ did. Nobody knows Christ. Nobody you know who even has any idea who Jesus Christ. Those two words were never written in Scripture. No Lord, no Christ, no planet, no Jesus, no Lucifer, no devil. I mean, I got all these ones were added. These are called translations. Yeah, be meek, not weak. He used to require violence. Father said, fuck your sister, be fruitful, multiply, eye for an eye. Puts your Isaac's son on the altar and kill him and no sacrifice. This is God of the wrath. Right here, the ram, Father Ram. Remember, Christ said he was. So remember he said, he sent in his father Shem, Agape, but he came to fulfill the covenant of vengeance, right? Eye for an eye. If somebody came into your tooth for a tooth, in your house, killed your brother, you go into his house and sneak in his house that night and kill his brother. So people have forgotten the heavens were not above his head, right? Your head, heavens are the ruling class. That was his favorite. Israel, your enemy will come against you one way, and I will make them flee 7 ways. Wars and rumors of wars. There's always been war, but not under this covenant. Not one single. Yep, see? Look at this, guys. This is what people say. They can't come up with anything more than yappy do or whatever they're. So this is the ignorance you have to live with, so you know. As you go, yeah, and they're like, frontal lobotomized. The severing of the saints, their head's already cut off. It's not any physical, but you might have to stick your neck out like that. There's no Israel and over there in the middle of the desert. If you think that, you're a fucking Satanist, Nephilim, lying, demon, beast. You know that? So chosen isn't in the middle of the desert. If you think that, I fucking rebuke your stupidity. You are a disciple? No, you're a Satanist, pig, swine. Israel is not, they're lobbing fucking rounds outside their border. Did you see up this guy here? He said meek. That doesn't mean blow up your fucking neighbors. You can protect your borders. You're an idiot. Are you one of these people who think that Israel's over there in the middle of the desert? Israel's all 180 countries, you idiot. Speak up right now. I'm trying to teach people a lesson off your stupidity. Do you know that this covenant, meek, not weak, turn your cheek, not Aleph, God of war, wrath? Do you know anything about the 1939 conjunction in Aries, the ram? Whoa, what's going on? I believe they're a country. Okay, but is that Israel that it says in Scripture that it talks about in I Am, that book? I live that. I am a walking revelation testament of that. I will not allow you to change a single jot. Phileo is your worldly bullshit. Yod, yeah, even a letter. So, yeah, this Israel's a spiritual. These Jews are spiritual inwardly. Christ inside us. They believe in infidels. They go outside their borders. They go outside this new covenant that says, didn't you hear what that person said? Meek? And people, ethnicity, etc. I don't know. That didn't answer my question. So don't put no vile Israel bullshit in here. Okay, go. Don't be an ass. You'll be fine in here. Okay? There's no physical Israel. That's an apostate nation found by the Masons. In 1939, I have information that'll get you thrown in fucking prison, so you better be careful. I have a bit of armor on this property here just because it's a sanctuary. And these, remember, the signs and the stars and the sun. This is what, this is a Magi. You know what a Magi is? You can read the celestial gospel, the celestial firmament, and the markers he said in the stars, sun, and moon. Remember times and seasons. And this is what happened in 1939. And this celestial Aries in the bookend. Come on. Work. The bookends. Aries. Water. Welcome to Revelation. It's all there. I've done this thousands of hours on this ministry. Okay. The conjunction 2 and 3 BC, the morning star is not Lucifer. There's no such thing as Lucifer. That's not written in text. That's how stupid this world is that you live in. Venus is the morning star. When it conjuncted Jupiter, we left the age of not meek. Fuck your sister. War. Fee. Fine. Have a sacrifice at the altar. Take that. It's all fulfilled. All that. We don't do any of that. The worst thing you'd ever do is celebrate yourself, and that's the birth of the sun god, Satan. And they mock this. This is Satan right here. Jesus Christ, the one birthed in the middle of the winter. The sun god, Satan. Go back. It's all here. I've done thousands of hours on this ministry in the same work. The skies will roll back like this. The word veil killer is the word toxon or bow. The rider of Revelation, the first rider on the white horse. There's 2 riders on the white horse. Remember, one has a crown, one has the scepter. The scepter shall not depart from Judah till Shiloh returns. He's the one who has the key to the pit where the smoke rises. The veil is lifted. That's right. The veil is open. We're not in the age of water anymore. So, yes, Jennifer, absolutely. Astronomers and astrologists, but now this whole theory behind people couldn't figure the 2 alignment, and they've separated the 2. Even like tarot reading. Tarot is validity. I don't do any of that palm reading, but tarot is your birth. When you were birthed in the age, and then you align the cards. These do random shuffle, like 52 pickup, smoke and fire. 12 months in a year. There's not 12 months in a year. Well, it's deception. That is the water, the age where, the age where the veil was put over by the churches. Constantine rebranded, right? This religious Satanism as Catholicism, where he blended both Christianity, Catholicism to modern day Baptists, Mormons, Calvinists, but they're all Satanists. Native Americans did the same thing. They were Satanists. They went after pole gods, Nimrod, phallic worship. Remember, Satan died, his wife cut off his, gathered his body parts, and that's what they rebirthed, the birth of Nimrod, Satan's son, Tammuz. She had sex with her son. So, well, I'm not birthed for anything other than this. I will serve no other purpose here. Prioritize all glory to Shiloh, all glory to the King, the one who has the key to the pit. Revelation 9:11 is no knowledge. That king of that pit is the angel. Angelos is the word messenger. Father birthed me as a messenger. Doesn't make me special that as a Magi, I just declare the line. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm just a disciple. He said, carry your cross daily. So I'm OCD. People that got some kind of disorder. That's not... In the military, we called it attention to detail, but it's called on Christ daily. And you too could be on Christ daily like me. You too could be OCD like me. Wake up. He said, the enemy, we're having a broadcast, came and sowed seeds while you were sleeping. That's what the word broadcast. Remember Hollywood? That's to orchestrate that stick. And they're doing all this, spinning this Yule wheel. They're doing it again. We're told not to do any of this. Wake up, don't go to sleep. I mean, you go to bed at night, but to spiritually sleep. You come drunk, punch drunk. If you mix leaven with sin, lemon's the whole lump. We won't allow one bad apple. If you even change one jot, now they're living on that apple dot, blew it up into a ball. Hey, like the New York dropping the ball, huh? Had your balls dropped yet? Idiots. So that's okay. Idiot means they don't know, brothers and sisters. It's what it's about. My brothers and sisters only speaking to those who have a hearing ear, and God already chose it. You might not be my brother or sister. Most people aren't. Most people go to hell. Hell's not below your feet. Hell's the word knowledge. No knowledge. Up is up. Athos, abusos. My people shall perish for lack of bis, bathos, busos. I'll throw them in the abyss, bathos, busos. Revelation 9:11 says they king, messenger, angel of the abyss. Angelos is the word messenger. Definition. That's what it means. In the Greek, kind of study. It's an old Jewish book written in Greek. The Hebrew is the Old Testament Torah. I was been here before all this, but because Father birthed me, he knew before you were in the room. He said, I set you aside. So we're not some religious channel. Who's killed more people than government? Religion. I rebuke both of them. Christ stood up to the government, the Pharisees, the law, and that's why they killed him. And so if no law wants to kill you and puts holes in you, then you ain't Christ-like. You're going to hell. You're already in hell because you don't know the gospel. That's what the gospel is. That's why he was such a threat to the church, because Christ is in you. He never was in the sky. The whole lesson about no aliens is because alien is a word. Father is the word. And if you call Father the Most High, remember the Most High, the Most, M-O-S-T, high, and I'm not under any physical rituals, and I'm not on any fucking drugs, you idiots. Well, I eat sugar, so fuck off. You're all a bunch of drug addicts. Tell me you don't eat sugar. But anyways, the Most High doesn't dwell in temples made by hands. He's inside of us now. He used to only visit one day a year, brothers, sisters. If you have an earring ear, listen to what I'm telling you. He used a physical bit behind the veil. You asked me the veil, you opened up this can of worms, Hebrew, and all these words spilled out. So don't ask a question you might not like the answer you get. And maybe it'll just feed you like meat. Remember, you're supposed to eat the meat? Fat? Welcome to HD fat. The fat was the best part, brothers, sisters. But anyway, I don't know if you ever had a chuck steak, but not Norris. What's going on, Wolf? So anyways, we're just continue our lesson. Just slow down and study one word at a time. That's how I can show you the next false flag will be aliens. Because most people think aliens is a word, and they thought a virus is alive. Now they think that the robot can learn. Oh, wait, the computer can learn. We'll put the computer in the robot. They'll think we'll show them John Connor and Terminator. I mean, Terminex. We'll spray them like bugs. Terminator, John Connor, Sarah Connor, like Sarah, who had Isaac. Never mind. I'll be back. Oh, number 5 alive. Oh, sorry. I'm sporting a very tremendous body. Nimrod. Oh, never mind. I'm standing here beside myself. There's that double witness Gemini. They do it in movies. Remember? Wall-E. Now they think the robot is alive, and they're going to whack everybody because they think a computer is alive. Why not just go with it, man? Go with it, man. Remember Cheech and Chong? They're out there inside the Roxy. They ate the pizza. You're really stoned, man. Oh, never mind. I don't know what they're smoking. Well, they do. Look at these skies. Waffle fry skies, candy cane stripes, whatever you want to call it. It's nanotechnology. You're worried about them chipping you. Chip, the word mark, karak, character. That's what it means to be off the mark, to sin. Never mind. Remember, one sin was death. You add one single jot, death. I wouldn't add a single letter because that's yod. Yodeling in the valley. So I was born in the valley. Though I walk in the valley. No, I walk in the shadow of the valley of death. You got it all wrong. See, you walk in the valley. You change one jot to get it all backwards. So Johnny 5 alive. There we go. They put it in our eyes. Guys, where's the first time you think it's still a spinning ball? Universal Studios presents Paramount. Yeah, okay. MGM, Grand. I know my dad was an actor, so I know I'm as wicked as it gets. Look at my last name. Never mind. Just whatever. It ain't about names. The word Shem. And remember Ham, Shem, and Japheth. He had 3 sons, and the second born was, authority. Aleph, leader, Ox. Alpha and Omega. And a hair fly. Remember that Cheech and Chong movie? I forget what it was. Nice dreams. Big bugs. Good big bug. Flies. Never mind. Might talk about 3 things at one time in here. So, Jesus is the Son of God. He died on a cross. No, he didn't. I rebuke you, Soda. You're a demon and a Satanist. Died for his sins, was resurrected 3 days later. Believe in Jesus, and you will not die, but you'll have everlasting life. Good thing he didn't say saved. This is what you call a Satanist, brothers, sisters. This is what you call a Nephilim and a religious idiot. This is what religion will do to you. Dr. Soda, like pop, you shouldn't even be having any carbonic acid. Doesn't allow your whole proteins to separate and go in your lower gut bacteria, and it becomes a toxin. Just like his words that are coming out of his face are toxic. He says if you change a jot, little leaven's the whole lump. There's no J in the letter scripture anywhere in Old or New Testament. So I don't know who the fuck Jesus is. I do. It's a translated name. They're transgender Jesus Christ. Remember, he said there was many Christ, many Jesus. Paul said that another Jesus, but I bet you if I told Soda just right out the gate that there's two Jesus, he'd tell me, no, there's not. Guess what? Believe is not a thought in your head. You're an idiot. You can't believe in Jesus. You're an idiot. I rebuke you. This is what water does. Watered down milk. He says, eat of the meat, not the watered down. This is what religion does. Who's killed more people than government? Religion. This is what kills people. Is people saying dumb shit like this. You're making an ass out of yourself. You seriously should sit down and define one word at a time. The word believe is a verb. It's Maranatha, have your legs girded in my faith. You know, your loins, legs girded, get up off your ass. Not this sit down Sunday, one day I believe in Jesus. That means once. It to be born above, not again. See, you're watered down. You don't speak the word. And you should, because Christ warns about people like you. That is called the false teacher, the scorpizzo, and the very first people he deals with when he comes back is you. So J is not even in old or new, and we're not going to fight over a letter J. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z was not the last letter added to the English alphabet. It never existed and never existed in the Hebrew, or did it exist in the Greek. There's no vowels in Hebrew, so I don't want to hear this Yahushua, Yeshua. Those are translated. He said, don't do that, and that's all you speak of. You're watered down. I have the accepted text. It doesn't say Jesus. It doesn't say God. It doesn't say Lord. It doesn't say planet. It doesn't say devil. It doesn't say Lucifer. I could go on and on and on. There we go. There you go. See? Slow down. Prioritize. Slow down. I said no vowels in Hebrew. YHWH. A-E-I-O Jesus. Barnyard Jesus. Yodel. Yeah, whatever. Yodel in the valley. That's the backside barnyard Jesus where you got mange because they're having sex with beast, man, and woman. Jesus Christ. I just showed you on there on the board. Baphomet, Baal worship, Baal, and tree, sun, and grove. Baal and the grove. You not understand? Oh my gosh, these people are so spun on that Yule wheel, aren't they? Here we go round in circle. Way to fly high like a bird up. Here, yeah, remember? Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Pagans. Satanists. Masse is the eating of human flesh. Are you that unstudied? Study one word. M-A-S-S-E. That's the eating of human flesh they used to eat the king of the Yule wheel. Right? Well, I thought the goddess of heaven was spinning the big dipper around. Here's your Jesus Christ that you see. This is what people do. Oh, I believe. Believe is not a thought in your head. You're an idiot. There's your Jesus. Once again, we already did this. There's your Jesus right there. Satan. The one Donald Trump has his house decorated. The sun god Satan. Remember, nobody hung on crosses. They would stake you, peg you, or nail you. These are the three energy monster logos. Ba, ba, ba. That's on your drink. Unleashing the beast. That's Christ pegged, right? To that yoke. He carried not no, he rose. He was raised on a tree. You're an idiot. But anyways, that's why they like hanging people from trees, right? Niggers from trees. Yeah, black niggers, white niggers, brown niggers, red niggers, yellow niggers. No such thing as race. There's one race, the human race. There's no such thing as aliens, because alien's not a being or a species. You better stop being so offended by words. Father is the word. You better start studying the words one word at a time and know the definition. That's the word aletheia. So got thousands of hours. There's only ministry talking about this, doing in this fashion. There's other content creators I've collaborate, other content with. But go back. Watch it. I don't have time to go through all this because it's already happened. We're knee deep in this 9/23 ritual. Nothing's going to happen on 9/23 because it's already happening. It's been happening. This is something they've known for thousands of years that's coming because these Masons knew, again, about the triple conjunction back in 1939 of Saturn. I already showed you in Jupiter to create all this, twist this calendar to make the new year start right in the middle of the winter. Jesus Christ, are you that fucking stupid? Yep. 2 + 2 = 5 in your world, and you're spinning on a ball. So, man, this swastika. That's so fucking ignorant. That's okay, Cosmo. You can stay in here because you're not being an ass. You're trying to learn. That was long. It's called the Yule Wheel. That's your Christmas wreath. Swastika only came about in 1945. You're fucking so childish, and that's okay. Stay in here because I want you to learn. I do. I can't. He said, calling him a teacher. That's the word prophet. I'm not. There's no such thing as prophecy, There we go. Bam! Right out the gate. I answered it, and then you weren't in it too quick. To the 9/23 is the ritual that's happening right now. That is the birth of the sun god. Every year. Look, this happens every year. This is 9/23. This is the birth of the abyss. Abyss. It is the abyss. They used to think that the constellations in Israel, they looked out at the Great Sea, that they thought this was a goddess of heaven spinning the Big Dipper around this is here long before Hitler was, right? around the North Star, the pole star. Okay. The 23, 23, 23, 23, 23 is when you go out. That's where the handle and the cup of the Big Dipper are pointed up, over. You, these people freak the fuck out when they see this because they're idiots. Now you're going to tell me that fallen angels gave Adolf Hitler fallen technology, right? They put all the gold in Fort Knox. You're fucking stupid. They're fallen angel doesn't. Angel, I'm an angel, for Christ's sake. You ever seen an angel? You're looking at an angel. I'm not special. Who else is declaring this? Nobody. Not one other content creator anywhere on YouTube. Anywhere. Well, whatever. Give me the links. 23 is 923 executive orders because on 923, remember? 923 of 2017 was the birth of the sign. Remember, they knew all this Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in 1948 to form the nation of Israel. This is something I'm telling you that I guarantee you less than 1% of the populace or less even knows of. This triple conjunction that happened in Aries, which is the tabernacle. Aries, god of fire, water. Aries, 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 the bookends, the Geminis. This time is known about for thousands of years ago, guys. I already told you that. They knew this formed of this nation because remember, this happened back in 2015 and y'all fucking fell asleep. This hadn't happened in over 2,600 fucking years. Wake up. Venus is the morning star, not Lucifer. That word's never written in scripture, nor was the word planet. You're not spinning on a fucking ball. Grow up. Anybody getting it? Or do I just need to hang this shit up? Because, you know, whatever. I'm fine. It's all this out there. Put it out there again and again and again. That's not Israel in scripture. It's all flesh. That's the Israel of the Old Testament. The Israel of the New Testament is meek. All flesh. The New Year's does not start in the middle of the winter. That's Jesus Christ, the one that Donald Trump has his house decorated with. Nimrod. The one he killed his brother Esau, right? Killed his brother Nimrod, Satan. This is the one Donald Trump has his house decorated with. Are you that lame? Yeah. Like a lame duck just sitting there in a pond. So there you go. It's all there. So 923 is the executive orders. Remember all 2017? You don't remember any of this, do you? The Great Red Dragon Eclipse. I have all this on my arm, brothers and sisters. This revelation, all this is marked. All of this that you see up here, other than this swastika symbol, but next, that's where the swastika symbol is going to go next. Anybody want to pay for that swastika symbol? I'll go teach with it. Tattoos are really expensive. Probably cost me about $500, $600, $800 to get that tattoo done. I'd give a pretty good sized tip. That's where the next tattoo's going. Why not, man? People are so offended. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I want it on my hand. People do, swastika! The swasties. Remember Hitler was going to look at the, you don't even remember we went doing. I'm not even going to. I've taught it here again and again. Look, go here. I'll help you. Give you some pointers here. Go see informed Christians. You know what I'm saying? And he'll teach you about who the seventh king is, so you can start to understand how this is being revealed. There's a lot of content creators that have put some of this together, but they haven't put the whole, you know, there's just nobody doing the 923 ritual, brothers, sisters. There's just 923 executive orders is what's about to put this whole nation under fake alien work camps when the lights go out from the sun. Sex dolls, like 50-foot sex dolls, if they can make them squirt and get hard or whatever, and those little babies look like they're freakier than hell. My soul rattles my soul like one of those things they can put in it. They're probably already living amongst us. Remember? Charlie Kirk might have been looking too far, leaning to the right like an elephant, like he knew, and then end up like an ass, looking like an ass, right? And a little far to the left. Remember, we don't do any of that in here. They've sold you out and chopped you up into pieces. We're supposed to be coming together as one race, the human race, not some kind of fake alien invasion. But they've told everybody that a virus is alive, brothers and sisters, and it's not. And they convince people that computers can learn and they have rights and feelings. There's a perfect excuse they put in the movies again. Wall-E, number 5, alive. Come on, Terminator, I'll be back. Guys, this is your next false flag. And I'm telling you, listen, I don't care if I get it wrong. I've been doing this and studying these people for decades. Father birthed me to do this. I don't care what happens to my flesh. They've already killed my son and daughter as far as I can see. Can't figure out that they're alive. I can't even report their bodies dead. I keep getting thrown in jail for reporting them dead. And I've even hired counsel and he won't do anything. It's like the Fed's got a stranglehold on my even paid attorney, and I can't do anything. And if I knew if my son and daughter were alive, they could file a lawsuit. So there's so many things that points out that they already came and got them because it's just what I do. I can't help it. It sucks that my own son has to. Maybe he's Elijah. Maybe he left in a flaming chariot. Maybe his Shem, his name is Agape because that's who he loves. His father he's already gone. And if he's gone, then he's not suffering. I wouldn't want him to see what's going on. Fucking police are now going to be coming into Tennessee, Chicago, 19 other states, Oregon. It's almost half the fucking country. Okay? We don't talk about Enoch in here. You don't even know what you talk about Enoch. So please don't talk about Enoch. You know nothing to the book of Enoch. Which Enoch, which author? We talked about the gospel as a gospel-based channel only. The only way to the Father is through the gospel, through the Son. Christ is the gospel, the 13th apostle, Paul, member, and the other 12. So you better get the fuck out of Enoch. You don't know your ass from on the ground. Stay out of it. I have both right sitting here right next to me. They're both rejected. Last book's taken out of the text at the canonization, at the Council of Nicaea in the 12th century. Slow down. Why are you talking about Enoch? So, a great day? No, I'm not having a great day. Fuck off. It's going to get a lot worse. You got to help me any information of where my son's at, my daughter's at. I know where that, and I can't even go get them, or they'll kill me. So, welcome to the United Corporation. So let's talk about Enoch. Get this fucking prick out of here. No wanting any gospel. Let's talk. Which Enoch, you dumbass? Which author? Hold on, don't moderate them yet. Let's see if they even know what they're talking about. See, that's why you're going to get refined out of here. I'll sup with vipers. Okay, we don't talk about Enoch priority. I'll let you stay in here. I'm going to see what this other person has to say. We don't talk about Enoch. You can study that on your own time. You don't even know the gospel. You don't need to be sitting in Enoch at all. You have no, which one, which author. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. Yes, if I could leave Cosmic, I can't go anywhere. And I'm not going to Mexico. I'm going to Ecuador. If I could leave today, I would leave. I've already looked to be put in witness protection because I think the feds will eventually. They come out here and just shoot me up, plant a gun in here, and there's not a fuck. I can't even defend myself. They already took my guns for trying to report my son. I put all this documentation in an open court telling that my son was murdered in Josephine County with a judge I didn't even know had driven 5 hours over here from Josephine County where I'm supposed to be reporting my son murdered, and I already had. And he didn't even stop the case and says, I don't know what you're talking about. Stop talking about that. You're speaking gibberish and you're being nutty for trying to report my son dead. And if you don't stop talking about my son being dead, then I'm going to come arrest you. They've already arrested me and thrown me in jail for doing that. So that's the truth. This ain't some fucking, it's all here on this ministry. So, and again, I never cursed ever. 6 YouTube channels. And I if I could just get out of America, no more curse words. And there's no reason. I need to learn Spanish. I need to go poquito español, no más español, poquito más. I mucho más español. My familia. More people are oriented to people who don't want to fucking spread the family out and kick them out of the fucking family. Like generational wealth type people want to stay together. I have respect for Hispanic people. I grew up in the Valley, Los Angeles, born right around 70%. I grew up as the minority. I don't see fucking color. Everybody beat me up, or I had to chase my money or whatever, get my money to school if I was going to eat, even if I made it to school or went to school. So I don't see color. I joined the military at 17 years old. You think I see fucking color when a man's got it's melanin is what it is. There's no race. One race, the human race. A man's got my 6 in a back. Nobody's got my 6 right now. Nobody's got my sons. But you think I see melanin, more melanin or less melanin or a shape shot? Father only put melanin in her skin because how close he put us towards the equator, no other reason. Otherwise, fuck off, you racist pig. 4 children sitting there in a playground, wherever, I don't care, and they're from all different nationalities. One from China, one from Asian, one from America, one from, Saudi. Do you think these children see color? You think they see race? No, they just play with each other. Racism is taught, so I will not have that in here either, just so you know. It's just fucking stupid as fuck. Oh my gosh, thank you for fucking saying for something about that spammer and coming in here. I don't eat spam, but hold on. What do we got going here? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Nephilim is the word bully. And then there's no, what the fuck do you think Nephilim is, man? You never had a lexicon, sat down with the fucking lexicon, have you? Had a relationship with a definition. You just have a relationship with the whole world, tells you, tell eye vision, tell eyes to your vision. You never actually defined it with your own eyes, have you? His word is aletheia. Nephilim is a bully. What about the Nephilim? One word and you fuck it up. I'm telling you, he said don't add. Go look at it. Nephilim has not to do with the height, of a man. That's the word. Anunnaki is a giant. You just got it all mixed up. Oh, now giants fucking smash some women and stuck their 5-foot fucking frames and 5-foot magic school buses, some 5-foot woman's frame. That shouldn't have added up to you to begin with. Hey, White Wolf, guess what? Charlie Kirk supported PDF files, pedophiles. And so what the fuck would you talk about that in here, you sick puke? Fuck out of here. We don't do left-right paradigm in here. Remember, Charlie Kirk was leaning a little bit too far to the right and ended up leaning to the left, huh? Oh, a little too far to the right because he knew too much. And then, he was dumb as fuck, huh? Like an ass. Right, left paradigm. Get out of here. We're going to do shit in here nobody else is doing. Fuck them. Choke them if they can't take a fuck, right? Oh, strangulation nation, corporation. So, what should I read instead of the Bible? No, you need to read the scripture. You just need to read the right text. There's only one accepted text. That is the canonized version where they defined every word. Definition. Remember, you got to speak every definition correct in here. Otherwise, you're an ass. You will not be learning nothing because he made you blinded by your scales that will not be removed from his eyes. Your eyes, my eyes. No. He removes the scales from the eyes. He gives the seeing eye and the hearing ear. Otherwise, you're retarded, not deaf. Indeed, like you've been restrained. Not a mental disability. You can't learn. You're an ass. Price would call you brutish in nature, a brute beast. So somebody has an unwillingness. Remember, he leaned a little bit too far to the right, ended up acting like an ass, leaning to the left. So the interlinear Textus Receptus that was canonized in the 12th century where Constantine, I know who the fuck Constantine is. I know Catholics, I know Christians. So yes, this is the version. Interlinear, Textus Receptus, Old Testament, 53 books, 3 volumes, New Testament, 13. There were 66 uncanonized books. Here you go. Let me make it for you simple, because some of you guys seem to be actually here. Rejected text. Notice I don't talk at Enoch. I've studied all these books, Dead Sea Scrolls, Akashic Records. I've gone through all this. Quran. You ever read the Quran? Christ is mentioned in the Quran. They say he's a prophet and not the Hamashiach, the Messiah. So Bible means book. This was not written on paper, ever. You have to come to somebody like me who can speak this book, maybe even like a Sadducee. They probably not consider me a Pharisee, but a Sadducee, because Sadducees could still speak the Hebrew. Remember, you change a word, that is the word froward. In the Greek, that's froward. It means to twist, warp, add, change, or to pervert, like Charlie Kirk. Okay? So I don't do that in here. Remember, Hollywood, famous people, all famous people go to hell. If you were loved by the world, you'd be hated by my Father. All rich people. It'd be easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man through the gates of heaven. Donald Trump. Well, I'm inventing a microscopic line of camels and I'm sparing no expense. Quote, end quote. Oh, should it? Whatever. Come on, guys. I mean, this is right in your face. So it's an old Jewish book written in Greek. Remember, this book written in Hebrew, the first 5 books, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, were 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. It was a law. Torah, Jewish law, Torah. Not a religion. Just so you know, I am not religious. I rebuke all religious people. Bring them here. I'll show you if they're deacon, reverend, biblical scholar. We had a biblical scholar with all his credit shit. He didn't last 5 minutes in here. And in the last 2 or 3 sentences, he was gone. He didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground because he doesn't know the gospel, because There's only one version. This is an old 12th century Jewish book, right, in the Greek, written in the New Testament, old canonization process where they pulled out each word and defined it. That's the only reason I study this, period. Period, 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 period. You study any other version, it's not, it's called rejected. Like I said, this is the accepted text. This is the rejected text where they did not canonize these versions because they weren't aligned with what is called the aletheia, the truth or definition. Even words they came to at the time, they could not transliterate, meaning literally not changing a single yod, a letter, or a jot, punctuation, or the definition, aletheia, truth. You leave definition, you leave the truth. So you don't know what the hell you're talking about if you don't have the definition. Hell is not below your feet. It's not what hell is. People don't die and go to hell. People don't die and go to heaven. That's not what you don't even, heaven's not above your head. Hell's not below your feet. You don't live on a planet. Earth's not below your feet. Hell's the word bis, bathos, busos. That is the word knowledge. A people shall perish for lack of knowledge. I will throw them where? In the place of what? It's not a place. It's that empty space in your head. Yeah, no knowledge. That's all it is. There's nothing else. The gnashing of teeth is because you can't get rid of this flesh. You want to hold on to. Don't worry, you get to keep it. You don't get to go be with Father or be with flesh. Christ took the flesh to be with Father, to fulfill all the rituals of flesh, laws of flesh. That's all blotted out in the handwriting and ordinances in the book of Colossians 2 and 14 in the New Testament. This is the old Hebrew. You want to study this because remember, it's written in Hebrew. These are the ones where they pulled out every word. And if you notice, it's coded by the number. So you can start studying one word, one number, one definition at a time. Lexicon is a dictionary, like a Webster's dictionary in modern American English, right? Nobody speaks English anymore. They speak American. I'm not shitting around. This shit is fire and it's flipping sick. So you said that like at the time of Christ, they go get the Catholic priest, sprinkle holy water and thought you had a demon. Demon's the word liar or deceiver or distributor of fortunes. There's no such thing as demons. No such thing as aliens. No such thing as being saved. You have to die to be saved and then redeemed, and he hasn't come back yet. So you can't be saved and you have to endure to the end. And we have not heard the last shofar, the final trump. The final Trump. Isn't that interesting? How about Trump 2028? Now that makes my soul quiver. Ooh! All right. Kind of like those little rubber baby buggy bumper. You can bump your whatever, right? So this is the canonized version, brothers and sisters, coded with the Strong's Concordance. Okay. And what I mean, if you don't know what a concordance is, that is the book where you study by one number at a time, by the number, so you can pull it out, or you can use the alphabetical because it has either the number or by alphabet. This book, notice here, same thing. Where you just start studying one word at a time. Stop trying to read it like a book. It's not a novel or something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to study one word or you know what the hell you're talking about. Hell's not a place. Hell's the word knowledge. No knowledge. Abyss. A negates in the Greek. That cancel sign, the ring with the no knowledge. That's what hell is. Stop thinking it's below your feet. That's not what hell is. Heaven's not above your head. That's not what heaven is. Heaven's the ruling class. He had his bride, his favorite, Aaron and Levi. He didn't love the Gentiles. He didn't love everybody else. Most people go to hell. He only lives just a little bit of everybody. If this is the scale of everybody, and this is how many people he loves, this is how much evil people are walking this earth right now with you, and this is how much people are not evil. So you know why this world's so fucked up? Look around. Most people are evil. Darker, wrestles a wrath who sin, and he pulls to be above without flesh again. No above. So you will learn it by the numbers if you start studying one word at a time. Then if this book actually takes and pulls all those sentences, judgments, it says 15 times. Here it is, and here's the 15 sentences where it said, that's cheating. Yeah, it's by the number. It's like a cheat code. By the number. You like doing things by the number? So see, that's why it has the number up here. To pull out that number, judgment, and go take it to this book. It's cheating. And all those words right here, no, just the one word and who said it are in this book. How many times? Isn't that amazing? You can cheat. Actually, you're cheating yourself, what you should do, because I don't even know after 30 years of studying where all the words, I'm not Jim Brown at Grace and Truth. He's a walking concordance, but I can now find it, and I go back, and I study it. I go, okay, judgment in Genesis. Here it says right here. And I go read 2 or 3 passages before, and then 2 or 3 passages. Oh, there's the sentence that I was reading that's in here. See, I can go through each one sentence and read 2 or 3 passages. Oh, there's the word I was reading. Oh, there it is in this passage after or two. Now I'm starting getting a whole different context of what that word actually starts to mean. I know the definition to begin with because I already took it to my lexicon or dictionary to begin with. Old Testament, studying that definition in the Old Testament. Then take it to where it says it If you use your eSword app, which you can do if you don't have a lexicon, what the lexicon is your dictionary, and if you get one, you better get one coming in soon. The grid will go down sooner or later just because it's a cycle, and they know that, and they're riding the cycle. That's what they do, the celestial cycle. That's already been talked about in the stream. So if you can take and get your dictionary, if not for now, use your eSword app. You can buy the paid app, which will open up the app even more. You can get the free app where it will say H in Hebrew, right? And G in the Greek, or A in Aramaic, because remember, this was translated from the Hebrew to the Aramaic, okay? And then into Greek or English. That gets lost in translation. You can't even do that. That's not even possible. That's why people talk the way they talk today. It's been 2,600 years since this covenant was made. Spiritual Jews. There's no physical Jews. There weren't Jews in World War II. That was all a bunch of bullshit. There were no, you got dumb fucks like this that play in this bullshit, don't even know what Palestine is. Go fuck yourself, Oleen, Kareem, and I'm all for what the fuck that Donald Trump and fucking Netanyahu are fucking people up in Gaza. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Israel. Fuck fake Semitism. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of fake Jews. Yeah, it's Semitism in scripture. Those who say they're Jews, but they're not. Spiritual Jews. Spiritual Israel. Fuck all those fucking fake nations going outside their borders. Fuck America. Why can't Iran have nuclear weapons? Because fuck America. How about that? My sister's wall, one race, human race. Look at what they're doing to those people over there. No, Irish aren't the real Jews, you dumb fucking idiot. Irish, look at this idiot. 12 tribes, Jacob. Look at this dumb fucking idiot right here. Look, Jacob, who he so loved, who he later called. This is a man who had a family, 12 houses. Look at this. Was this anywhere near fucking in Scotland, Ireland? That's the Dans, Kazakhstan. You're fucking fake. Get out of here. Look at this, guys. Let me show you just how stupid these fucking people are. Watch. Look. Get out of here, dumb fuck. Get that online Karen out of here. Look, I'm going to show you with the map. This is why you need to study maps. I'm going to show you how stupid this fucking idiot is. Get him out of here, because I don't want him to see this. And don't talk about the shapes of the earth, or you'll get kicked the fuck out of here too. Clips. Look, guys. He's saying that Scotland, Israel, right? Remember Israel, the triangle up, as is above, so is below. Triangle up, triangle. This disgusting, filthy nation that's going outside and bombing fucking Palestine and Gaza right here. This is Gaza, right? Philistine, the champions. This is where the giants were at. You're gonna get a teaching here real quick. Remember, this is Rome over here. Rome, the Black Sea, or right, the Mediterranean Sea, the Great Sea, all these. So you have an idea. He's saying that these are all the Dans when they went up in here, and because remember, they all had to come back to Israel. They don't care where you're at. When it says the beast out of the sea, it's talking about this is the Great Sea, and the beasts were all the nations that were around the Mediterranean, or it was now the Mediterranean was called the Great Sea. Remember, he's saying from Scotland, this is the 12 tribes of Israel, right up in. Where is this at? Is this in Scotland? What a dumb fucking idiot to say something like that, right? Irish. Oh, the rockety Irish boys, the frosted Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. Eat your fucking cereal. I think a guy eats too much fucking corn syrup, eating too much fucking. They're great. Too much Frosted Flakes, acting like a flake. He didn't come through with shit on nobody, but my mom was a flake too. But she and my dad, he came through on everything he said. But anyways, what an idiot. You could just look at a map. I could have done this too, just to get up. See, here's another reason why you want to study maps, brothers, sisters. I didn't have to get up. I'm just trying to show you. Start studying maps, brothers, sisters. You might know what the hell you're talking about. Hell's not below your feet. A lot of these books I buy just like this, just for the maps. I bought this one at the Goodwill. Tricks for Kids, silly rabbit. April Fools. Good stuff, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I like to use little jingles with it. It just helps a little bit. This stuff's hard to swallow, man. This world sucks, and most people are evil, and that's just the world we live in, because Father didn't create most people to good. He created most people to go to hell. But Goodwill, half price. I hate the Goodwill because I can't stand what they're, but I don't care. I'm not trying to. This is $7.99. I think this has a massive amount of imagery and what he warned about. But look, this back here, brothers and sisters, I would have paid $7.99 a page. But to teach you guys, these aren't my books. I buy these for the ministry, okay? This will all be here for you to have for the rest of your guys' days if you're still here. All this stuff's going to stay here at the ministry. Go in the archive. I built a $500,000 archive with these things, 20 feet, 8 feet under the ground to protect the word of God. That's what I did. Noah built an ark to protect the people. Father told me to protect. If nothing else makes it, I don't care how many. I'm stuffing this book with as many things as I can. If just these 4 books quarter to $500,000 in many years of my life took digging by hand, 5-gallon buckets. Of course I could throw it out, but then I had to come right back on the window. If it's just these 4 books, brothers, sisters, okay? This is what my purpose has been on this rock, and I have a lot more before I leave this, but I built an archive to protect the word of the Father. Noah built an ark. I have some people call Noah. Even Kevin gave me a Noah coin, you know. Brothers, sisters, this is important to me. He said, guard my commandments. I take that literally, obviously, you know, quarter to $500,000 storm shelter, robbing Atlas storm shelters design and building what I already knew because I've been in military, you know, I've done underground training and been in bunkers and all, you know. This is all I care about. Guard my commandments. I won't let you change this, brothers, sisters. That's why I won't let you call Father an alien. Alien, he's a word, and alien's a word. So don't call my Father an alien or I'll throw you out of here. You don't act like an ass. This word means everything to me. I don't care. They already took my son and daughter from me. And I don't have anything in this world except for this ministry. So don't come in here and try to change these words. That's the word froward. You act like a pervert, you're going to be thrown out of here. Okay? Much agape. But listen, this is important, brothers, sisters, okay, to me. People took days, weeks, months, and even years out of their day so I could study what they have left. It's not important to you. It is to me to leave something for my future generations. It's not called famous. It's called the legacy, the things after you die. That would be called infamous. So it don't matter what people say. They talk a lot of shit and say a lot of terrible things about me, but I'm not here like Noah. I don't listen to the world. That's why I built this ark. So I'm not going to listen to what the world, he said, come out of her, be in it, but be in it. Oh, maybe you should build an ark. Come out of her, be in it, but be not of it. So I do things like this because this is important to me. And I know I feel so bad that I probably should have taken the gold and silver that I had and got more books like my son said, and I could be responsible for my son's death. Seriously, I've talked about it in here. It's hard to live with every day. I just want to fucking die. I'm so tired of being alive, but I keep doing it for you, brothers and sisters. This isn't about me. This is about this word. Like he said, serve the word, don't serve the flesh. And I don't love my son more than me. I go up there, I'm going to get myself killed too, and I won't be here to. That's why I took all the gold and silver that I had, and instead of getting my silver last time and paid this ministry off because I could die. And then they were going to throw me in jail. Remember, I was 6 days away from probably being in jail for a long time. And Father said, get rid of that. Get rid of it. You don't need to buy the ministry down there if you're thrown in jail. It's sitting all that and all those precious metals are sitting there. They keep stolen from me every time. Once I could get the attorney. But remember, I bought tens of thousands of dollars and I even got a call, guys. It's like he's got a stranglehold. I missed the feds must have went and talked to me. Won't call. I'm not calling him because I don't want to bother him. He is a good enough attorney, and I'm hoping no news is good news, but no news is not good news when you can't find out if your son are dead or not. So can you say Semitic? Can you say anti-Semitic? Can you say there's no such thing as fucking anti-Semitism? That's the stupidest fucking thing I think I ever heard too. Fake Jews, fake Israel. So thank you, Father, for the word. This is what I guard. And even if it gets flushed away or whatever happens or fired or whatever happens, at least I died trying. And I know that people took days, weeks, again, and months out of their time to leave people like myself these things so I can study. So I'm going to at least make a tent for the future. I don't know what the fuck you're doing here, but I know what Father has me doing. A lot more than most people know that I do. Okay. It's a lot more than what just this ministry. So again, I encourage you. You kind of missed the season here this last because it's going into the winter. He said, pray your flight not be in the winter, but there are stuff like that. I mean, look at that beautiful. Look at this beautiful topograph map. It was $7.99. One day I'm going to have all these brothers sisters. Hey, listen, underground. My son told me to buy Bitcoin, and now he's dead. You're really fucking rubbing me the wrong way, okay? And I'm not. Do you have Bitcoin? Do you have Bitcoin? If you have Bitcoin, put some Bitcoin on my Cash App, please. Help the brother out. Seriously. Let me go get a tattoo or something different. I needed some change in my life. Otherwise, put your money where your mouth is. I don't fuck care about Bitcoin, okay? All ships rise in a rising tide. I'm not saying people should have, and I could have. You know, I don't care. I bought gold and silver, and all got took. I mean, if you don't hold it, you don't own it, son. It could get hacked. And look, your physical got taken. So couldn't have taken my fucking Bitcoin away from me, huh? But they can't hack your gold and silver, right? Right, underground? No, come on, focus, man. Focus. Listen, I'm going to throw you out of here, underground lab. Seriously. My son told me to buy Bitcoin. Okay. I had $3,000 about ready to go buy some gold and silver. And I had spent. He said, Dad, just please buy these 10 coins. I looked at it. This is a fucking CIA front. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, get out of here. Go your fucking pump. Do you own goddamn Bitcoin? Do you own Bitcoin? Do you own Bitcoin? Don't tell me to buy any coins, okay? Don't. And I'm not saying people can't. You know, I'm just not gonna have you sit there and try to pump fucking coins on me like Trump. And I don't have any problems with the crypto space. It's leading to this digital tokenized blockchain fucking credit scored communism. You know what I'm saying? Okay, would you please give me some Bitcoin? I've never fucking asked anybody. You got that much. I have a fucking Cash App that has Bitcoin. Would you please give me some of your Bitcoin? Come on, fucking help a brother out, or go push it on somebody else. You obviously have 13 at times, what, 114,000? I'll wait. I'll hear it. I have a Bitcoin. Seriously, somebody, that's the only way I paid my fucking phone bill the other day. I could transfer the Bitcoin to my Cash App. Otherwise, please go. Trump push a fucking Trump coin on here. Okay, I'm really trying to, and I'm not saying so. 114,000. This guy says he got 13. If he can't contribute anything, what a piece of shit. And I'm not saying he got to contribute a dime, but he's in here doing what? Pumping fucking coins. He got 13 coins. Let me see. Are you in need of food? If only donated people can't afford to eat. Go fuck off, dude. No, I need to find my dead fucking son and daughter, you know. Please leave now. Either, seriously, one more chance. I don't give a fuck what you think. I want fucking, there's 114,000 per times 13. I don't know. How about enough to get fucking tires? I just called the Toyota dealer and I need fucking, I'm going to wreck my fucking vehicle. Seriously, listen here. Don't fucking come out of here. And don't say shit. I just had an interruption on this thing from Toyota that cost me, it's 500 aside, 550 and 130. That's $1,400 on my Cash App right now. I need fucking tires. I almost killed my buddy Kevin next door. Literally, I'll fucking go get him. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't be covered pushing Bitcoin. You got to only give people, I need fucking wheels so I don't wreck. Okay? So load them up to my Cash App now or get the fuck out of here. I almost fucking died. And if I can leave right now, I probably would. So please don't come in here and talk about, I don't fucking think you even own any. If not, that's pretty fucked up, man. You know, I'm asking not for anything. I'm asking for fucking some tire. That's, you know, and that's not even to buy the goddamn tires. That's just to get it fixed right so I can possibly leave so they don't come fucking kill me. Because they already killed my son and daughter. You care about that, or you just care about your stupid fucking floating all ships rising tide, which I have no problem with Bitcoin. I'm not kidding you, man. Go look it. I got fucking thousands of hours. I've lost $100,000 all Bitcoin just this year. In gold and silver, I had to just get rid of my gold and silver. Remember, I was telling you this story. So I think it's pretty shitty of you to sit there and fucking come in here and you have all that. And I can't share mine. That's my fucking problem. Can you share yours? I'm not asking. I ain't trying to be a grifter. If not, please go away. Don't put anything else in here. I don't want you to put anything else in here. I don't care about you or your family. To be honest, you don't care about mine. See, brothers, sisters? What a fucking tease, man. What a fucking tease, strip tease. Put it in front of you like a goddamn golden carrot and dangle it in front of you. I got 13, but I'm not going to help you. Did you hear what I just said? My son and daughter are dead. He don't even fucking care. He don't care about mine because I don't care about his. Wait a minute. I said my son and daughter are dead. That doesn't even register in his brain, man. That's a pretty fucked up thing to say, man. You know, you know, dangle that carrot in people's face. And I don't want it because I don't want. Charity is something you don't even have to fucking ask for. You just do. Okay. So you have shown people your fruit. Okay. You're holding on to this. Come out here. Anybody else want to come out and live on this land? No charge here for me. I have property. I have extra property here. I can let you start. No charge. I can help you get off grid. I've for years. Oh, now look at this, guys. Now look at this, brother, sister. This guy's got all this fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to give how long? Remember, I provided emergency services, no charge for both the Paradise fires. This guy doesn't know me. He don't know my family. My family's fucking dead. You know, I don't have any family. The only, you know, and he's, look at him. He keeps going. No fucking morals, no values. It's all about, I got 13 fucking Bitcoin. And now I'm begging. I just asked him. He didn't have to, but, you know, I just asked him to put his fucking money where his mouth is. Apparently he's loaded 13. That's fucking at 114. That's pretty sick, man. I just asked my bid. You want me to take you out and show you my fucking vehicle there, Unc? Fucking underground? This is the guy that writes celebrities for money. Guys, look at this. And he's got 13 Bitcoin, guys. You want to go out and look at my vehicle, Underground Labs? Do you want to go out? I'm going to show you. You want me to go out and show you? I'm not fucking proud. If I had the money to fix it right now, I will. But I took $20,000+ to get an attorney to try to help my son. I already spent $100,000, one Bitcoin. I spent a couple $100,000 just trying to help my son. I'm a veteran. See, I already served this country and people like you. If you live in America, that's pretty sick. I served you, dude. And now you're telling me you don't care about my family and I'm a fucking beggar and fucking... You can go back and see everything that's happened. I have actual fucking discovery. I'm a prior law enforcement and a veteran. So would you like me to show you? Oh, it's not my fault that I don't have money. Okay, dude, you're a sick, fucking twisted individual. I want you to know that, okay? Yeah, I know I served Israel. I know that. Okay, look at, you're a sick fuck. Do you care at all about my son being dead or not? You know, hey, you just want me to get dead? If you fix my vehicle, help me fix my vehicle, I'd go up there and maybe find them and they'll kill me. You won't have to ever listen and see me ever again until maybe the feds find this case and put everybody in jail that did what they did to my son and daughter. My daughter could be raped right now. Do you care about my daughter being raped right now? My daughter could be raped right now. Are you serious at all, Labs? Don't fucking... One last fucking time. You put fucking... I asked for $1,400. Put that other guy $20,000 on my Bitcoin account or don't come back here ever again. Don't even say anything because this is Father making you do it. And then you have no control if you don't. You really don't have any control. You don't need to be here. If you put anything else, you're just showing everybody, the whole world and Father's what you're doing right now. So, you know, and he's watching what I'm doing. I'm totally accountable. Seriously, if you say anything without like you are showing your fruit, man. Don't judge them by their cover. I only had to say, whatever, dude, you're the one open. Don't say anything. Don't say it. I'll wait. I'll tell you when he gets it. Okay, I'm not hearing anything, so just go away. Thanks for your time. Thanks for telling. Oh, my gosh. Father, you see what I'm saying, brothers, sisters? Anybody want to comment on Underground Labs? Do you think I want this fucking prick's money anyways? He's dirty money. This is called dirty money anyways. Remember, I told my son, I don't want the fucking Bitcoin, son. I don't want that. I don't want to make my money on a CIA coin that's going to end up putting everybody on a digitally tracked credit fucking social cord. This is what he's supporting. And I always told people, just so his dumb ass can hear it before I kick his dumb fucking broke dick, ain't got no Bitcoin ass out of here. I was going to show him my fucking vehicle. You want to see fucking all the thing? You want to see my son get shot? Well, you can't actually see him, but you can hear him with his fucking hands in the air. You know, put $20,000 on my fucking account because I didn't do that. That just came up here. Don't say anything else, man. You're a sick, cruel. God creates some very evil motherfuckers, and you are one of those. You have the ability to help, and you could have today. And I've been opening up my property because I have 65 fucking acres of land. I just opened it up for anybody who can come on my property and live for no charge. So yeah, my 1 million on over $1 trillion market cap is making a difference. This is what he's saying, brothers and sisters. He don't care. Now he's gloating again. Look at this. Father created some sick fucking individuals, man. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't want to help anybody. I don't know your family. I told my fucking family is dead. My daughter could be raped. He's never addressed the raping. He's never addressed my son. Never. And it's all on the live stream. So, you know, what the fuck is your deal, dude? Why would you come in here and dangle a fucking carrot? Oh, Ragey. Oh, you're going to talk about Ragey. He's not going to talk about my rape daughter. He's going to talk about the government and fucking Ragey. And you're a sick dude. Hey, look, dude. Now I'm only giving you one more chance. Okay? Okay? Underground. Either put the 20,000 on there now or go, dude. I mean, Father's watching this, dude. I mean, this is why Father creates people just like you. And you're not being, I need the fucking money, dude. I don't want 20. If you did, that would be doing me a try. I wouldn't be able to buy the tires at that point. I was going to go out and show you, oh, I'm fucking begging. You don't say anything for a minute. Maybe I'll talk to you, but if you put anything, I'm just going to take you out of here because everybody's seeing you. This is fucked up what you just did in here, man. That's called a tease, a strip tease. So don't put anything. Maybe you can work this out. I mean, I have the evidence. If you, okay, brothers, sisters. So Isn't that fucked up how people do that? Guys, I don't want his money. I'm just trying to show you, man. I'll figure it out. I just spent $20,000+ for an attorney. That's why I can't get the fucking firewood and can't get the shit I need, because I'm trying to still help out my son. So he ain't trying to help anybody. He's fluffing and pumping his coin in here and just make it. Listen, brothers, sisters, if you can get Bitcoin right now, it's going to cycle. They put a shitload of fucking big money went into it for the long haul. So I'm not giving you any economic advice. All ships rise in a rising tide. The whole system's going this way anyways. It's like trying to say, oh, it's not going to happen. I did that to my son, and look what the fuck happened. He came to me at 300 a Bitcoin when I had 3,000 and wanted me to buy the 10 coins. I said, no, let me look at it. I'm not going to just throw this. I want something physical. They can hack the internet. Something could go down. I know you're smart, son, but look. And then I did my research. I'm like, this Tashi Nakamoto, this is bullshit. Blockchain, anonymity, you know what I'm saying? So it's fucking stupid, man. Come in here and dangle fucking 13 Bitcoin in front of somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I should have listened to my son, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm fucking dumb, dude. Fuck off, Jason. Okay, but anyways, just like I'm dumb because I didn't listen to my son, and if I'd have taken the gold and silver, he'd probably still be here and not dead. If I wouldn't have told Marshall, hey, one day, Marshall, you said you had the silver, and now you say my daughter has it. I want to talk to her one day. I just gonna get in my truck and leave. That probably got her killed too. My words had probably a big part play on why my daughter's dead or being raped currently. Or if my daughter's dead, I'm sure my son is. I'm certain of it. They both went missing at the same exact time. So 1 year ago, both of them went, missing. And you get people like fucking Underground come in here and dangle fucking shit at people. So I wasn't asking him for anything other than actually what I needed. And I don't care. I don't want his money. I'm just showing you. I wouldn't take it anyways. Seriously. I wouldn't. I don't fucking want people's money. I don't want dirty money. Father will provide for me. I have abundance. I said people can come here and help me. You know what I'm saying? And have abundance if they want it. But if it's not, nobody's taking it from me. So I can't give what I have. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, they abandon you. Oh my God. Fucking. My son was shot with his fucking hands in the air. My daughter was grenaded. Fucking my son was grenaded. They're covering up for the assault and battery the day that's on the live stream. Dude, come on, dude. Do some fucking research, would you? Goddamn world. No, we're just going to Charlie Kirk himself. Fucking Charlie Kirk himself. We're going to actually change it up. Remember Charlie Kirk didn't Charlie Kirk himself? Now so my son and my daughter, that's an assault. You have to perform that warrant properly, even if you have probable cause. You actually have to have probable cause to sign a diamond and where and who you're going to call out, who, search, where, and to take. Nope, they didn't even have one for my daughter. That's what they're covering up for. My daughter would be a millionaire if she's alive right now. I don't even care. They don't care. They don't live like that. So I have 6 YouTube channels, but it just ain't about my son. I think that the fucking government, some is 100% affiliated in this because they haven't even called me ever. And I've called them hundreds of times for 5 fucking years straight. From the top, DOJ, to the bottom, fucking FBI, whatever. All of them. Special offices. Oh, we can't fucking do this because this is the state and the state right at your house and the county. So this has to go to a, Tina Kotek's office. And I've already called all these people. Nobody's ever called me back, man. So I don't, like I said, I didn't want that money. It wasn't about that, Cosmic. I hope you see. And whatever. I mean, maybe I would have, because Father would have provided it, but I don't want dirty fucking money. I mean, what? Put that money, go to the thing and get it fixed. This shit would probably get fucked up because I took somebody's. I earn everything I have on this property. I don't have any income. I get no fucking benefits from the military. I'm probably the only military veteran that's ever been honorably discharged from the United States Army and does not get veterans benefits. Not a fucking single stitch, not a penny of child support, having my son for 8 years, full custody, taking care of mom and dad. Left his mom with everything in the fucking house, said, I'm not ripping your house apart, but I can't, whatever had happened, and left her with everything. And I could create a household. I don't need to split 2 households and make 2 foreign place. Why not leave the place that he was comfortable? I've thought out what I've done. I've paid Social Security since I was 15 years old. I joined the military at 17. When I was a single parent, I actually did try to get Social Security, not a check every month, the money I paid in. And they wouldn't even give it to me then. So I earn everything I have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to take anything from anybody. Fuck off, man. I've tried to get people to come in here and share what I have, and nobody will even come help me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, you know? I just sell every fucking... I had one cougar ram, but I had to give it all away, man. I've never sold silver or gold. They've always been stolen from me. It's weird selling it because I never got to sell it. It's always been stolen because I had to actually either tell somebody where it's at to get my son out of jail or whatever. Don't tell anybody where it's at. And, you know, $11,000, guys. I didn't even pay one fucking dime for that like that. I mean, I think it started with a motorcycle and one, but they were fixing things up, bartering, trading, you know, selling things and not by, you know, so it just sucks when somebody comes in and, you know, fucking, I mean, dude, I almost killed Kevin, man. And that's a good vehicle, but I didn't realize that that CB joint was that bad. And now I realize what it is. I just, whatever, I'm too fucking busy, man. Doing too many things. Got work 3 jobs sometimes a day, you know, put in a lot of time. I spent sometimes working 16 hours in here a day. So Kevin's my neighbor that I sold 20 acres to. So nobody come out here. He bought 20 acres from me. He got to starting this beautiful cabin. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get off here because he messaged me a little bit ago, and I got to get off here, guys. That guy fucked me up, dude. Those fucking stupid fucking people are just so savages on the internet. But I know most people, it's not you guys. Most people are evil and do evil things to test people who are, you know, just what he wants us to do, man. He wants us to not let people like that bother us and stay in the word. So poor Kevin. Poor Kevin. Yeah. He's got a $30,000 fucking Toyota. He can take his shit to the fucking Toyota dealership, and I don't even have the money to take it there. So I actually priced it out early on the stream, about $1,400, and I'll probably maybe have to take it somewhere else. So anyways, Jack Wood, jack off, get out of here. Kevin's not poor. Kevin's got more money than he knows how to fucking do with. He has 3 retirements, got more. Fucking idiots, man. All right, brothers, sisters, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. And I'm just struggling a little bit because my son and daughter, I can't report them dead, man. It's hard to serve this country. And then you're supposed to be in a system where you're innocent until proven guilty. And I can't even use that. I've been patiently waiting for 16 fucking months, just shelled out $20,000+ for an attorney. As he has to deal with me. I knew you were going to say that, jack off. I knew you were going to say that. He has to deal with me. And you don't even know me. How many times you been in here, Jack Wood? Jack off, fucking jackalope, horny motherfucking rabbit. Silly rabbit tricks for kids. Fucking rabbit tracks or jack off. Which one are you? Poor Kevin. You don't even know Kevin, man. I'm going to take you over and talk to Kevin. You're fucking another schmuck, dude. Come in here and just fucking get off on people's pain, dude. You're a sick fuck. I'll tell you what, give you something, Jack, with it. You might not have discovered on your own, because obviously you don't know your whole ass from a hole in the ground like a rabbit hole, you know, but 2 cheeks to the same hole. 2 horns to the same jackalope. But I'm getting off. Father did truly create more evil than he did good on this rock. Most people are evil. I'm not walking around in a world that mostly good people. Most people are evil. That's what the scripture says. That's why, and I know that from coming in here. It's, you know, partially my fault for addressing it, but my pain, that's a kind of life hack that other people can learn from my mistakes, or from, you know, some of us make mistakes and we learn how to not make those. And so you can life hack this channel. You can see from other people what they're doing, if that's how you want to be, you know. So Father will give you already, because he knows the choice you'll make. That's called self-will, pornea, idolatria, idolatry. So you'll either do his will, and charity is something you don't have to ask. My fucking cash app would light up, my paycheck, but nobody's helped me in 15 months, because that's what God wants for me. Father, if he wanted somebody to help me, they would help me. Nobody's helped me, and I've tried everything I could do. That's why I come on here every fucking day trying to get one person. Just, I don't know how many tens of thousands of hours that I have in here trying now to just get one person to hear me, one person to call me back. Even I've just shelled out tens of thousands of dollars, and my attorney ain't call me back, you know. So thanks for being a witness to my struggle. I know we all have struggles, you know. Mine's, we all get a different measure. So remember, the measure that we pour out on, you know, the people on this rock is the measure that will be poured back. He will pour out a just measure. Do unto others as they have done unto you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way this works. It works that way. Remember, most people go to hell, okay? So thank you, Father. You know what I'm saying? For being that, you know, that faith that keeps me anchored, so I don't break free here and do stupid shit and go seek vengeance off somebody. And it's a donation, Dogman, to the ministry. It just takes, you know, a month or something to get. You don't ever have to donate to the ministry. Only good comments. We fire people out. Number 10, socking them out here. We've actually been trying to give out more wrenches to the people who are producing fruit for the ministry. So I just got, like I said, got a lot going. Like, it's hard to have a son and a daughter potentially murdered and missing, and they can't report their bodies. So it's wearing on me a little bit. You know, I'm not perfect, and it's taken 16 months of my life, and I haven't been able to still even get a single answer where they're at, where they've gone, where, who's, you know, what. And I think I know, and I've tried to provide the forensics, but I can't get them to take the report on neither my son or daughter. So I come in here hoping that one day somebody will hear it. Somebody will share this somewhere, some way, somehow, but not for 16 months yet, not even $100,000. And again, now this is attorney's been practicing. He was Elijah's attorney. What I'm saying, um, I just know a lot of people can report their kids missing, and if I could just find out something or not, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even that, because I thought I was going to get somewhere when I was going to be able to report them. And this is even what the attorney counsels told me to do, is report them to the state. Now, I've already done what I was supposed to do and report them to Josephine County, where I believe he was murdered at, and they won't take the case. And so they refused. And then my attorney told me to call the state. These are the same people who shot him. That's how I have to do it, you know, because they won't take it. They can come here and shoot him with his hands in the air, a grenade, my son and daughter, and they did hit me in the face with a grenade, and I could file a lawsuit, but I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't filed a lawsuit because I don't want the taxpayers of Oregon to have to pay for the criminal behavior of their public servants. The cops are supposed to be to serve the people. I've been a cop. They don't like that about me. It says in their discovery, they know who I am. They know I've been a military, police, and special weapons and tactics trained, but I never said I was going to be violent. And I made that very clear, that I was not being violent. So, because did you hear what I just said, Buck? That makes the taxpayers have to fucking pay. That means Oregon, you know, this is the poorest county in the state of Oregon. That means the Lake County taxpayers pays for the criminal behavior of their law enforcement officials. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I could do a FOIA. What do you want to see? FOIA. Freedom of Information Request Act, brothers and sisters. That's what you file when you're trying to get. You can file a FOIA request to get their pay, their disciplinary file, all that. I have an attorney, but nothing's happening. So, and I can't report them dead or murdered because they said they don't have jurisdiction. But they're the ones who came out and shot him and kidnapped my daughter. So it's fucked up as much as it is. It's not a perfect system. And for 16 months, you're supposed to, you know, the wheels turn slow. Nothing's happening. Nothing. I just keep getting thrown in jail and cost me more money. So I apologize. That person came in earlier and fucking dangle that carrot in front of my face. I'm going to wreck my vehicle. I can't take my vehicle to my next court date. I'm going to have to get a ride. I'm going to wreck it. So it's just the tires are gone. I should have fixed it, but I spent all my money. I spent over $100,000 this year helping my son, and I don't have a criminal record. They've got charges against me, but I don't have a record. You know, I was just a dad trying to help his dad. Last time I went to another cop, hey, you're just a dad. Help me out, man. Come on, it's out a whole year. He threw me in jail. Because I told him, you're on harassing other people. You could be helping me. And he filed harassment charges against me, menacing him, and took my guns from me. Your kids are dead and you're not doing nothing. Look at this fucking person, brothers and sisters. Did you hear what I just said? I reported him to Josephine County. Buck, fuck off, you fucking cocksucking prick, man. You about hear about as much as you fucking want, dude. You're a sick fuck, dude. I have an attorney. I've gone to the state police. I fucking reported him. I went there where he's at. I almost got fucking killed. Now I go where he's at because that prick who didn't give me no money. I would have put fucking vehicle tires on my shit, and I went out there and got myself killed. Buck, get the fuck out of here. Do you know what the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? One comes over a buck, one comes in a bag. Get your fucking ass out of here. Bag this motherfucker and get him out of here. So, fuck off. Eat fucking snap into a Slim Jim, motherfucker. Eat deer dick. Get out of here, Buck. Go fucking jackalope like that other underground asshole. Fucking dig a hole, fucking motherfucker. You want to dig holes? Come out here and help me. Dig me some fucking holes. I need a fucking fence line. Come out here and help me, or shut your fucking mouth, dude. Looks like the dumb people have live streams too. Okay, cool. Got a 93 Ranger. Cool. Hey, that's better than nothing, man. Okay, fuck off. Oh, my just tripping. Oh, tripping. How much make a friendly wager? Because there's no such thing as Buck couldn't. Yeah, just come here, Dogman, and just share it. Just keep me going, man. Just in here. That's all I ask. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm in the middle of the desert, man. In the middle of nowhere. So all you have to do to be a part of this is just help by producing something. You know, you can fix your vehicle up and do overlander, or, you know, you can grow food, or you can do organic, or you could do preparedness, or you can talk about, you know, hey, you know, they take our money away by inflating our currency and doing, you know, put fruit in here, man. We'll give you a wrench, you know. He's going to yell at you next for mentioning something about his internet. Yep, go fuck yourself, Jessup, because about what you see. There you go. I'm going to yell at you. Get the fuck out of here, you prick. You ain't producing any fruit. You're not doing anything. How did that do anything for anybody in the chat? You didn't fucking produce anything. You didn't produce anything. You live on a goddamn smart meter, okay? You're fucking stupid. Get out of here. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Don't say anything or you're dumbass. You can't be learned. You can sit here and shut up and probably learn something. You don't have to put comments. You can do that too. Just sit in there and fucking learn. So that's what I was saying. Dogman actually fucking sounds like he wants to fucking help. Remember, idiot, fucking, hey, can I help you out, Dogman? Whenever you can, get a fucking Toyota. If you can, Ranger will work. Get the fuck away from people. I hope it's 4-wheel drive. Get away from people, Dogman. Get away from people, man. It's not easy to do. It's hard when you're separated, you know. Narrow is the way. So this probably guy on a router don't even want to get away from his Wi-Fi router. Don't care about being on a smart meter. Don't care about self-sufficiency, self-reliance. He fucking lives on switches, you know. So no, listen, stop. Dogman, no, never money. No money. I really wish sometimes it wouldn't. Listen, Dogman, what provides value to the ministry is good comments. That's all that's required. Father of Provide, I own all this land. I have multiple vehicles. I have 39 things up for sale. Motorcycles, vehicles, land. There's a land up for sale for $29,000. I'm not short. I just can't sell anything. It'll all work out. Everything's fine. Just produce fruit on this ministry. Good comments, and you're providing more than money can buy. You can't buy some of this stuff that goes in the comment section. Okay. Cool. No, it's not. You're wrong. You can own land. It's happening now, Bird. This is the 920. Guys, I'm gonna have to hold on. Give me a second. I gotta take a bong hit, man. I don't mean to do this. I just have lung problems because of the tear gas canister. So give me a second. You know, this cabin got. I've been trying to build another cabin. It's leaching out the walls. I had Kevin come in here and said it started coming out of the walls again. It's just everywhere. Sorry. It happens in spurts. It just because I'm breathing tear gas. It's literally I should have a professional cleaning company come in here and take this out of here, but I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I have a ministry to run, and I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying to get this other building built, and I'm almost done. I went to go try to get to it today, and I put the roof on the outdoor garden, and my drill took a crap, so I don't even have a drill to build anymore. I got, you know, so it just came in here and started live streaming. So I should have went out to work, but it's just what it is. Yes, I do use RSO, and I use terpene. I like live rosin, and I have some really good gummies from time to time when I really need the gummies. I actually bought those gummies that I had. These are amazing, guys. These are some of my and I don't like sugar, I don't like anything, but these are really, they work, guys. I mean, as far as they will calm I have a sciatica, and I have a lot of nerve damage from crushing two vertebrae and disc, and I never let them cut me open, and it's really fucked up back there. So anytime I touch that sciatica, my brain signal, fix yourself, you're fucking broken, you're broken. It says a nerve signal pain. It's called nerve pain. I have a lot of nerve damage. So these help that slowing down of that signal to tell my body it's not, you need to go get fixed. It's actually a good thing because my body is still, which shouldn't work properly, still does. And it's telling myself to go get fixed. It's a good thing, but it's painful. It hurts more than anything. Honestly, guys, a sciatica or a signal nerve pain is more far superior than breaking bones. Breaking bones are okay, but not okay, but the nerve pain is what, and so this helps. Does it take my pain away? No, I didn't say it did that, but it helps slow the signal down so my body can slow down and not keep being in so much constant pain and excruciating, and it will start to relax a little bit, and then the signal will start to calm down and go, okay, I'm all right. I'm okay. Because if it just touches, it goes into fucking spastic mode. The signal pain. Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. That's what's going on with my lungs because I breathe tear gas and it just keeps, just a tiny bit of it inflames all my issues. I've never been to the hospital. I suffered a concussion by getting hit with a grenade. I've had a stroke. I hemorrhaged for 6 months out of my head, bleeding, and didn't tell anybody until I started leaking fucking blood on the live stream, and then couldn't hide it anymore. I'm just trying to go on. I'm trying to get to this end so I can find out if my son is dead or alive. I need to help him. Nobody was helping him, and I don't know. I'm a soldier. I don't know fucking quit, and I should pull back to the rear because I do know quit, but I can't quit. I got to keep my word. I said I would fight to the death to keep my son from going to prison. So thank you, Father, for the ability to have something, because I don't take narcotics and I'm not giving any medical advice. It even says in my medical records, do not put narcotics in my fucking IV. If I'm passed out, unconscious, they can't put it in me. I don't want any drugs in my body. I already eat sugar and very seldom have some caffeine, but I can't. My body's fucked up and I need to keep going, and I can't do it. If I'm all fucked up on drugs, I use this. It helps slow the signal pain down. I don't get high. I've used cannabis for a while and I get a little medicated, but not like that. It's not what people, if you've never used cannabis and you're going to get tore up. Take a dip and stick it in your mouth first. Whoa, your head's going to spin. Take a couple smokes off a draw of a cigarette. Oh, it don't work like that after a while. You build up what is called a tolerance. And that's why I recommend people don't overuse their, you're just build up tolerance, won't work anymore. I don't care how good it is. So always have lots of different flowers. I'm actually pretty low on flower. I'm almost out of all my flower medicine, but oh well. I don't have to have it. I can live with it. I can live without it. It doesn't change. It just helps manage my pain. That's all it does. It's a pain management tool that helps kind of relieve, like I said, some of the times signal pain or inflammation. It works good for a lot of things, but I'm not giving any medical advice. Some people it doesn't work at all. It doesn't work for everybody. It's not the cure-all, but it does work for a lot of things. I can tell you that. It sure is a threat to the system, and that's why they patented it and outlawed it and made it a Schedule I felony. Done. Oh my goodness, what time is it? Oh, 6:26. So, guys, I think I'm gonna, like I said, Kevin wrote me about an hour ago or something. I'm gonna get up off here and go see what he's up to. I'm not sure what he's up to. He might need something there. And it's almost dark, and I got to feed the chickens and feed the dogs. And thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. I don't need your money, brothers and sisters, unless you just have an abundance and you can just throw away. Seriously. Don't let me take anything from you. I've already taken a bunch of your time. If you have, that's why I said that, guy. If you have extra, sure. But I got 13. That's why I didn't feel even, honestly, I don't think I've ever done anybody ask somebody straight up like that. Not like that. Not, said, hey, I've showed the other day, I have somebody coming in or something, and I'll give you back what I have. And I've even offered for people to come here and triple their stay for a week for, you don't have to even. You can still come here even if you don't give. Okay. It's always, there's an open door at this ministry for you to come here if you need to get off the grid, get away from, it breaks my heart knowing that every day there's homeless people being thrown on the street. And I literally own 25 acres and been paying on another 45 acres, and I can't have anybody share it with me. I told Kevin, and it's not like I can share with him because now he's just part of the ministry. You know what I'm saying? It's just nobody wants to share with me. So I don't ever want to be accused of taking anything from anybody. Okay. I have taken things before in the past. I'm lied, cheated, stolen, all those things. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to take. So don't let me take your time ever. If you got to go, get the hell out of here. I know I make people get stuck in here sometimes too. You don't have to stay here. have a life, go live your life, come back if you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being here all the time, but it's the only option I have to try to find my son. I've just used every other option that I have, spent all the money that I have. I told you, I can't even fix my own vehicle because I'm helping other people, you know, and I don't want to wreck it, but I almost hurt Kevin. I feel bad about it. So, but that's what God wants. We're still here. We made it. I made it through the hand grenade, the tear gas. My son did. And I don't know, but he did because he lived, but they're both missing again. So if anybody knows where Elijah Werner's at, I do. Please tell him to call me. Okay. Call John Caligo. He knows his number, 484-1066. That was Elijah's attorney. He is now my attorney. Please, Adriana Masse, if she's okay, you know, anybody, please, anything would just be the biggest thing. It would mean the world to me, you know. So thanks for your time. I got to go and get my animals fed. And I didn't feed my birds, and they're going to go up here in about 30 minutes. So I need to make sure they got food before they go to bed. So it's been cold as shit at night. I want to be warm and have lots of food in their belly before they go to bed. So I treat my animals good. Just had to go buy more animal feed too. So I keep them warm. We got winter coming. I want to make sure we got extra food in their belly so they're still laying eggs. But we were frozen this morning. So that's why I was trying to get the roof on the top of that outdoor garden, but the roof's all melted. And I think I'm just going to put different roofing on it. I screwed the roof up by letting it sit out on the metal roof for about 6 hours. It all melted together. So my bad. But love you. Thank you so much for your time. Pastor Revelation, come back when you have some more. I'll try to come back in here, Fox, you know, for the end of the night. I don't really have anything to do. I serve the ministry. I want to do this. If I could not have to go and my charges got dropped, I would just travel and do the ministry. That's all. I don't have anything else to do. My dogs, take care of my dogs, take care of my animals. I'm sure Kevin will take care of the farm while I'm gone if he doesn't go. So I'm kind of done thinking that I'm going to go down south and open up another farm and another ministry down there. I think if I go down there, I'm just going to enjoy some time and enjoy the culture, enjoy the people. And, you know what I'm saying? And then go try to form the ministry later. Maybe I'll sue the government, sue the people who have millions of dollars and will have more money than the ministry knows what to do with. But I just got to get through this day, you know, to get to the next day. Every day is a struggle, not knowing where my son's at. And I apologize that I'm overwhelming the ministry with this, but he's my only means to try to find him. So, well, I know where he's at, but maybe somebody will, I don't know. I just come forward, talk to him. I don't know if he's even alive. Remember, I don't think he is, but I got to try. If there's any hope in my mind that him and my daughter are alive, it would feel so hard for me to just let go. And I just can't let go. I can't let go. It would be one thing too. Maybe if I was able to report their body to the police and I knew they were out there looking for them, but there's nobody. They could be suffering right now. And I know my son has a lot of faith in Father, but I know he knows me. He's probably like, my dad's not going to give up on me. I know he won't. If it takes years, 10 years, my dad will be looking for me every day. And I know where they're at. And so I'm just in a really hard position. And it's Father doing it. So I'm not mad at anybody. I don't even know if this has ever been done to somebody before. I don't know if anybody's ever actually tried to report their son and daughter missing or murdered and been thrown in jail multiple, times now because of this, and being threatened every time and extorted. And I've lost over $100,000 this year trying to keep my son from being thrown in prison or more. And now he's been missing and they won't take a report. So I'm just baffled. I think if somebody wrote a book, a movie, they wouldn't even think it was real. There's no way they can do this to him. How do they keep doing this to him over and over? 16 months now. I just paid another couple, tens of thousands of dollars more to an attorney, and he hasn't even called me today. He hasn't called. I haven't heard from him in weeks. I have a court date coming up here in 6 days or something. Nothing's been done. Nothing. It's like I'm dead. I think I am dead. I really do. I told people that. So I think I'm dead. I think I got shot. I think they shot me when I walked out the door. You're not going to shoot me, are you? Nope, come on out. Bam. And I think they shot me. I remember looking at a gun. I remember seeing the gun, but I don't remember the sting. I just remember reaching back to try to shut the door to make sure my dogs didn't come outside. So it feels like a reality, but it might not be, because there's nothing in this reality to show that anybody's even looking for I'm the only one, and nobody will. They won't even take a report because they say they don't have jurisdiction. They can come shoot my son, grenade me, my daughter, my son, and my animals, but they can't take a record or report for their missing body. They don't have jurisdiction. They got jurisdiction to come wreck everything, but they can't take a report for their body. It feels like I'm dead. You know, sometimes I'm like, wow, I can't be alive. This can't be happening to anybody. Why would is there anybody out there else that's tried to report their kid's son and daughter been thrown in jail and be told, I'll throw you in jail if you try to say that again? Don't stop talking about reporting your son and daughter murder. Just do what we tell you. Man, this is a tough life, man. And hey, I know people people are struggling right now. And so, hey, I am too. So, you know, you're not the only one. Okay. There's others out there. Hang out there. I'm not going away. I'm going to keep going no matter what Father does to me. So put some good comments in here and help me out, guys. Just to keep the ministry going so we don't, you know, it gives me something to come in here. And if people are producing kid chat, I stop talking about this crap and we'll start talking about other things. I really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so, but I'm trying to keep it together the best I can. You know, I'm just one man and I love this constitutional right of the people. And I'm just so beside myself. The right of the people cannot even be, there's just nothing close to that. And I think this case, historically, if it went down in history, say, well, if there was an end of the U.S., look what happened to this guy. He was a veteran, served his country, got his honorable discharge, and that's what he's supposed to do. Is if something was fucked up, say something about it. You can't tell a veteran to, hey, if something's messed up, defend this country all against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and they're somebody who's hurting the right of the Constitution to shut up, then that's not a soldier. It's not a soldier. I don't give a fuck how long they served, where they served, or who, or how long, stateside or not, overseas or not. You don't speak up, and then you're not a soldier. You have to. That's what you take note. You don't. Your DD 214 says ETS end tour. You don't stop serving as a. I don't know. I don't see too many veterans. I don't see one real, and I don't want like armed militia type thing, but I don't see anybody coming together. And like I said, there's surely been nobody united in this case, and even one person to come help me. And not and they have though. I mean, I don't be that, and it's that you guys coming in here, so I have something, so I don't go crazy. If not, the walls can only listen to so much. My dogs, remember, I don't have any neighbors, so I'm not near anybody. I get very isolated. I've gone half a year without ever talking to a human being. You know, not going online, not doing nothing, just isolate myself, shutting down, and I can't do that to myself. That makes a man go. It changes when we don't talk to people for months and months and months and months and months at a time. It does. No human contact's not good for us. We need fellowship. And that's what this does for me. Even though my son and daughter may be gone, I have somebody to still have hope, you know, not like that, but to talk to keep that alive. So there's nobody else. Nobody will take the report. Like I said, I just spent tens of thousands of dollars. I can't even get my own vehicle fixed. I might wreck, and I can't even take the vehicle that I have to my next court date because I'm just too deep in debt with the, you know, $100,000+ I don't have income. So, but it's okay. Father knows he creates all things, and there's nothing happening in this case that he doesn't want to be happening. It is exactly as he wants. If my son is suffering right now, it's because he wants him just as I am. I am absolutely being tormented every day, mentally and emotionally being torn apart. And I try to put myself back together every day and get up and tell myself I'm okay. And I'm actually doing a little bit better because I'm telling myself I'm not okay. You know, I was telling myself, oh, you're fine. No, I'm not. I'm not okay with what's going on. I'm not okay with this case. And at least I can work from there. I think I'm all right. I'm stable. I'm still able to, I can't even believe I can talk, let alone walk. Get hit with a face of grenade. You're not supposed to be able to talk. I don't think they wanted me to talk anymore, say anything. I think that's truly at the very minimum. Do not let him come out and stop exposing that us cops sell drugs to the fucking farmers and the farmers get a free pass. See, there's a lot going on, brothers and sisters, out here in this valley that has with this case, but they don't want to open up this can of worms. So, somebody had to stand up for this county, and I happen to be the one 10 years ago come out and say, all right, I'll do this for this town. I'll come out here and live the American dream, and you're not going to tell me that I can't. I don't care. Your money doesn't talk to me. Your money, you can throw it around, but it doesn't carry any weight with me. So money, fame, rich, fortune, law, free, rich, poor, we all put our pant legs on one leg at a time. So one race, the human race, act like a human being, brothers and sisters. I'm trying as much as I can to keep my humanity, and I'm so thankful that I don't want vengeance and do not care what happens to any person that did anything, even if Marshall Radonich, who I do believe is responsible for the death and involving the law enforcement. I'm not planning any attack against these people. I really just want to get out of the country for a little while, take a vacation, and come back next year in the spring and continue what I'm doing already. But I don't think I'm even going to leave. I think the country's going to lock down. And that's going to be a hard day when I can never go look for my son again, knowing where he's sitting at. So Oh, here comes Inner, still in the mines, laughing his ass off. You got in here, man, just in time. You did that last time. You know that? Yep, they're still in the mines. This guy's laughing his ass off. This guy's already been in here, brothers, sisters, once to make sure he can come in here again and torment me. Father sent this person here. Enter username last time about my son in the mines in Wolf Creek, Oregon. Mount Creek. Marshall Radonich. You want the address? You want to go out there and talk to him? Enter. You want to help my son in the mines? Remember I asked you last time and you didn't respond. Is it funny my son could be murdered and my daughter could be raped and murdered? Still there or still suffering? Is that funny? Look at Rose. We've got another one of these people just like underground. Now we got Inner username coming in here showing that Father truly creates some of the most evil things you would never imagine how evil he could create. The Father creates it. Isaiah 45:7. Isaiah created this Inner username to come in. This is the second time that now he's laughing his ass off. Look at this, guys. Tormented. This is Father doing this to me. So, this guy who thinks he's doing it, but he's not. Father made him do this to me. He thinks he has free will, but he doesn't. Father's tormenting me. Thank you, Father, for sending me username again, who did not respond last time. Why is it funny that my son and daughter are raped? Or my daughter, I don't know if Marshall raped my son. I don't think so. Remember I told him I think he could be raping my daughter, though. Why is that funny? Yes, 100%. Demon, 100%. Thank you for talking about something that makes us shit. Yes, I think it'll be in the next Lights Out event. It'll come with space alien, fake fucking robot bullshit, and they'll come with the guns. They will. They can do it in a lot of ways. Look, Demon, they could sit there and fucking drop a hydrogen bomb, which doesn't put out a nuclear footprint, and tell everybody it's atomic and move everybody out of fucking, a 50-mile blast zone and steal everybody's shit. Isn't that great? And that's great, right there. That's there. You move everybody out. FEMA, Federal Management, So, does that make sense? No, I know that, Nathan. I know that. No, let's not go there. I can't even get anybody to come out and live in my fucking property with me. Homeless people being thrown off in the fucking streets, and I can't get anybody to come live with me. It's fucking so hard, man. I wish I'd bring migrants in here. They'll fucking appreciate this shit. Fuck them. These people came a long way, missed a lot of meals. Most people in America ain't ever missed a meal in their life. Fucking spoon-fed motherfucking soft-ass bitches, what most Americans are. But I ain't worried about it. That's why I live away from them. And I produce my own so. All right, guys, much appreciated. Thanks, Agape and Philo. Definitely come back if you have some more time, and we'll talk about this. I like to talk about real, that's what I'm saying. He never answered, Christopher. Did you see that? He didn't even answer. He came in and he thinks it's fun that my son could be murdered, and that other dude in underground, like, help with this 13 Bitcoin. I'm like, all right, dude, help me out. I don't want to ever ask what dude, come on. I just called the Toyota dealership. That's a lot more money. No, I don't care about your family because you don't care about mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. It's okay. Father creates it. Guys, please try to remember that. If you didn't get anything out of this live stream, please listen to me. I mean, this helps a lot. Let's just keep it really simple, man. Very simple. You know what I'm saying? Very simple, very simple, very simple, very simple. Listen, Father created more evil. Most people, brothers and sisters, please, I'm being righteous with the word. This is what it says. It says more people are evil. Most people are evil. Most people are evil, guys. Very few people are righteous. And it doesn't mean that I'm righteous, guys, I'm pointing it out or either way. That, when you look around, it should make more sense. Like, oh yeah, now that started looking like the world that I live in. Yeah. This reign over this earth, these people was given to Satan to rule this world. No wonder, look around. Most people are evil. Most people go to hell. That's what the book says. So don't look around. Oh, this is a good world and most people are good and there's just a little bit of evil. It's actually quite the opposite. That should help you focus when you don't, and treat everybody the same. If they're in the broad way, show them to the narrow way. Show them to the narrow way. Brother say you know how to turn a goat into a sheep. Greatest of all time. No. Things are going to get rough, brothers, sisters. That's what the word says. Not peace and safety, sudden destruction. Do you not think I came to bring peace? I came to bring a sword to division. He will condemn. Just judge them with the word. To show them, hey, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. That's what it says. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, you're being so judgmental. Yeah, that's what I do. We judge with righteous judgment. He condemns. After we just show and do what we're supposed to do. Disciples cast the net down deep, not knows what the net catches, only does the job of the net. He is the fisher that, right? No, we are the fisher of men, and he separates the first fruits from the harvest. The farmer gets the first fruits. He put the sith on the vine. Who's the first fruits to go? Oh, wait, that's the chaff, and they get burnt first. So there's no rapture either, brothers and sisters. You're not getting out of here without tribulation. There's not getting out here without suffering. You must go through much the lips, as Paul said, to receive that kingdom of heaven. And that's part of the suffering. As he suffered, we must suffer. But if we suffer, he will heal us. Sozo, carried, picked up, lifted to a beginning point. Salvation, sozo, S-O-Z-O. That's why I study all these words one word at a time. Carry you and lift you and heal you after. So whoever's doing this to me, I can't seek vengeance on our brothers and sisters, or I'm failing this testament. I've got to let Father fight all my battles. I can protect myself, and I didn't. Remember, I didn't even protect myself. I just turned my cheek and let them grenade my son and daughter. I didn't know that they did that, but it grenaded me, and I didn't grab my gun and have a firefight like they wanted. They shot my son. They wanted me to come outside. They thought that I would grab my gun because I'm a veteran, and I didn't. Remember, I just shut the door and went, holy shit, my fucking son is fucking opened up dead. He did not even make a fuck. Oh, I didn't hear nothing out of my. And then I'm trying to de-escalate as I just go watch the live stream, guys. It's Father wants this for me. I mean, guys, I know this sounds fucking crazy, and please don't take this the wrong way, but at the best thing, if my son is dead, he's not suffering or age, Your Honor. I mean, that's the best results we really have of now, because they're alive. They can't be living the dream. They have, both of them, the ability to file millions of dollars. That's why I think they're fucking dead. They would both have lawsuits, and they haven't filed them for over a year. They're not alive. They would have already filed them. I mean, come on, for Christ's sake. And I've tried his mom's, fucking his stepdad, and nobody cares. His mom even brought his shit to his stepdad's. The fuck is she on? Why is she even nobody's even looking for him? So I apologize. I've clogged up this ministry so much with this, but if I don't look for him, there's nobody out there right now trying to look for his bodies. And the hard part is, brothers and sisters, is I know right where they're at. I know right where they're at. I've been wrong about anything on this case so far. I've been involved in it for 5 years. So thanks for being a witness, man, because, we all have struggles, and some of ours, we all get a different measure. So don't hide the gift, that treasure, that, remember, that give that shekel to the rich man. You buried that. You hid that light in a basket. You did not use what you were given. And I don't want that to happen to me. So I have to use this measure to show you guys what we all go through, because when he returns, the measure I pour it out will be poured out on for me. So my treasure awaits. If somebody wronged me, he'll right. If somebody hurt me, he will heal me. I know that. And they will get back double. Pay back. That's what he says. Even like Babylon. So I have faith, brothers and sisters, and maybe somebody would see that and go, man, I have that too. I can endure to the end just like him, no matter how bad it gets. I mean, he's had everything taken from him. And he just can't. I can't even breathe, brother, sister. I really just don't even know how every day I get up and do this. I try. It's like today. I got up. I thought I was going to get going. I got going and got to work. It took me a while to get to work, and my drill. Now, after 7 years, I'm not upset, but I got 7 years, but I don't have another drill because my power cord went out on my battery. So I can't even build right now. Now, there's other things I could do, but everything piles up on me. It's like last week, my credit card got broken into. They didn't pay me my AdSense. Right now, I can't even, guys, before I came on here, my internet's not working at all. At all. Facebook not working. Craigslist not working. My marketplace not working. The only thing that is working right now, it just load, but it stopped, is my live stream. I'm telling you, I can't get on my marketplace. Nothing. It goes on, but it doesn't, nothing loads. It's all blank. So I was like, hell with it. I'm going to go live. I'm just going to go live and see if I can go live. So I don't know what they got going on my phone. I know I really pissed them off in the last couple of weeks here. I think I've really hit over the target of what's going on in this ministry. And they're definitely, I know the government watches this channel, law enforcement does. And I know it says in their law enforcement discovery against me in the case, whatever, that they monitor this channel. They were monitoring it at the time of the SWAT raid and had been for weeks in advance. So they've known about me. I have 6 channels on YouTube. You think this is my first rodeo? This is not my first YouTube channel. I've been doing this for 12 years on YouTube. So, but they just shadow ban my channels and take them down, flag my email. I got two email channels that I can't even get into the Gmail account, let alone to get into the account itself on YouTube. So there's no way I just get strangled, even the internet. You think they can't do that? Yes, they can. They can do that to you. I haven't sold anything in months. That's because I can't get my postings to go up more than 3 hours. Now I can't even get my internet to work. And how is this even working? I don't know. But it is. It cuts out in and out. But let me get out of here, guys. Again, my animals are probably like, what's going on? We're starving out here. So love you, brothers, sisters. If you want to help the ministry, then come back. And you help by making good comments. Tithes is part of, Malachi says, give me 10% of your earnings. I don't want your earnings. I don't need money. If Father provides for me, I'm retired and I'm just struggling because I've got $100,000+ right now out on my son. If I didn't do that, it would be just fine. I normally don't have any issues, but tithes can be by comment, thumbs up, because you don't have to agree sharing any of the content. That is a way to tithe, that you don't have to tithe anything unless you just got like thousands of dollars, like that guy. He said, oh, I got 14 Bitcoin to 13 Bitcoin. Well, if you have a couple $1,000, you let this blow out the window seal, then that's what I'm talking about. I really don't like, honestly, it bothers me when people give like $10 tithes because I feel like I'm taking from them. It doesn't feel right. And I don't want to take. Tithe is supposed to be something you don't say anything about it anyway. So that's not both people win in a tithe, brothers, sisters. And tithe, listen, tithe has nothing to do with money or food. Tithe is the word. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything different under this covenant. It is only a tithe of the agape. If they're in the Broadway, show them to the narrow way. If you have food abundance, they had extra fish, that's one thing. If you have extra monetary, that's another. But you don't ever require to tithe monetary to this live stream, period. Ever, ever, ever. You can sit here on the sidelines and never say a thing and never comment. But you can become a part of this ministry by tithing, by putting good comments. That is a tithe. That is many ways to support and help this ministry. I don't care about growing. And now we kind of are being not like to grow, but if you produce tithe, we'll give you a wrench and you just wrench out people. We don't want to see your Negro or your drug pushing or any of that in here. I don't want to do politics. I don't want to do religion. I want to study one word at a time. So when I come in and do a live stream like this and say alien is a word, it's not a being, it's not a species, it doesn't exist in a physical entity, we can start learning one word at a time. And if you're into that kind of studying, then this place will work for you. Because, man, if I don't learn at least one thing a day or two things, I feel like I rob myself, I don't know if you're like that. I am. So if that's kind of you, like, hey, knowledge is a pretty awesome thing. It's kind of more valuable than time or money. You might have found home, but that's not for me. Father said, if I didn't call out to the hearts to seek after me, not one of them would. So he sent you here. You can't turn a goat into a sheep. So I won't try to change you. If you change the definition, I will throw you out of here. And if you, if a moderator and you try to argue about the definition, I'll wrench you. Well, a number 10 socket your ass. I'll take your wrench and get out of here, number 10 socket. You always lose a number 10. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, brothers, sisters, appreciate it. I mean, it's a different ministry. People think, oh, it's ministry. This ain't a religion. You'll see, I don't do religion. Who killed more people than government? Religion. So I don't like neither of them. Come back when you have more tithe the time. If you want to support the ministry, there's always the super chats always up there. Remember, that takes a month for me to even get to put that in my hands. If you have that ability, PayPal, Cash App, are always there to put money directly where I can get access to it. Like right now, I'm trying to get some tires, or whatever, CV axles, but I'll figure it out. I've got 39 things for sale. Anybody want to buy anything? I got a lot of stuff on the marketplace that's there. I know it's up, but I just don't get the hits on it. So it's weird. I got a motorcycle, land, truck. I guess got a lot of things. If you're interested, please get a hold of me. I can always, everything I own is for sale except for this ministry. Okay, everything I own is for sale. Not lying, because all go back to the ministry. So I don't need to own anything material. The only reason I need a vehicle so I can eventually move around. And as a pastor, I have things I have to do here in the ministry and whatnot. And so it's just vehicle. I don't even hold any insurance on myself, guys. I do have insurance on the vehicle. If I wreck and crash into you, I'm screwed. I'm going to be fucked. I'll apologize. My bad. But you'll be covered if I wreck into you. So I have to keep vehicle insurance, that type of thing, just the basics that we all have. So thank you. Appreciate your time. I'm going to go feed my animals and my birds and my other thing. I'm a farmer, so let me get that farm taken care of. I might see you guys for the end of the night. If I don't come up, I might be studying. I'd love to come back on here because I really don't have anything else to do. Remember Charlie Kirk himself. So don't forget to lean a little bit too far to the right. Oh, if you do, you might end up leaning a little bit to the left. So don't do that left to right paradigm, brothers and sisters. Red or blue, Democrat, Republican. We don't do that here. Come on, stop letting them divide us. We unite. You and I can't spell community without you and I. I'm not talking about communism, right? communism, brothers, sisters, is what's coming. Okay, a digital blockchain, tokenized, digitally credit scored communism. That's what's coming. I hope you have an old system away from it. If you don't get out of the system now, with at least 1 foot, if you don't like the new system, you can check out. When the new system comes, brother, system, if you don't have 1 foot out of the system, you're going into the new system. Does that make sense? Become your own boss, become your own power company. There's a lot of ways. Come back to this ministry. I'll teach you how to do it. You can live the American dream. I'm doing it. You know, you go CD like me on Christ daily. Come back. We'll do it again. Revelation. Remember, revelation means to reveal, to pull off the lies, you know, deception. Reality is the and intensity, like a woman in travail. You know what I'm saying? You know, a woman in travail. Have other, remember, have wind, have solar, have other, there's other means to make power too. Remember, lots of different ways. Become self-sufficient, self-reliant. And when you become your own power company, it is extremely empowering, brothers and sisters. Nobody's going to raise my power bill. Nah, no power. I already did things today. I ran into, like I said. Okay, I'll just put it out there. Anybody want to make a donation? You don't have to. The ministry. I lost my drill today. It's done. It's not where I think I'll probably pick one up for 50, 60 bucks at the pawn shop. You don't have to, but God will provide. I'm going to try some change up here. I'm just saying, I'll throw it out there. Anybody like to make a tie to the ministry? Okay, you want to make a bigger tie, $500 or $600? I'm going to get another tattoo on my underarm so I can do more teaching. I'm going to tattoo my armpit someday. Oh, that's going to hurt, but oh, it'll feel good. Pleasure is worse than the pain. Remember? Pain's only weakness trying to leave your body, soldiers. What does not kill you, right? Well, not, yeah. What doesn't kill you won't hurt you, right? Oh, you're not dead yet. Move out, draw fire. Yes, eyes of fire, feet of fire when he turns. I wonder why he has eyes of fire. I bet he's not happy about this world, brother, sister. I bet he's a little bit, when I return, no one will know my Shem. I will make a new Shem, Agape authority. We didn't get this one right. We didn't get the last one right. Try to get as close as you can to you know, perfect practice prevents piss poor performance. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. You want to see somebody fail? They're just sitting around there like the book of Psalms. The only thing it takes for evil to flourish is for a good man to stand around and do nothing. Man, woman, we're both equally yoked, brothers and sisters of this covenant. Remember that. Pastor Apocalypse. Whoa.